Hello, can you hear me now? Welcome to BUBSY_4D. Brought to you by BUBSY_TV. I mean, Foxxy_TV. Welcome to today's stream. How's it going? Can you hear me now? Okay, this is the first time, to be fair, this was the first time I scheduled a stream. Usually, I just press the button and go live and hope for the best. But this time I actually scheduled it. And when you do a scheduled stream, there's a giant button that says go live that you have to press. I didn't see it until about 5 minutes of talking to myself. So hopefully we're good now. Are we good now, Moose? Welcome to BUBSY. You missed the greatest intro of all time. But now I could just do a tribute, because I can't possibly recreate what just happened. We've got 63% completion. That's right, guys. Look at this. On my first casual playthrough we did over on Twitch last week. Seems like this game came out just yesterday. It's been almost 2 weeks though. We did 2 streams of BUBSY 4D, beat the game with 63%. And I wasn't even trying. We were just breezing through it. Oh yeah, mod you. Yes, this is how you get moderated here. You just ask. You're the first one to ask. There you go. I'll give you the super powered one. There you go. All right, well, without further ado, let's... If you haven't seen BUBSY 4D yet, I mean, I'm gonna give you the full experience in about 10 seconds. Litter box, naked BUBSY, inflation. Yeah, that's about everything you needed to see.
Hey, BUBSY.
I'm not BUBSY! Also, let me pick up my controller one sec. Ah, there we go. And welcome to the stream. Alex, how's it going? Finally visited your stream, thank you. I've been seeing, I haven't been looking too hard because I'm not trying to get spoilers, but I have seen you did a lot of stuff in BUBSY 4D. Hopefully I could do some of that cool stuff today too. So right now I'm only 63% through this game. Come on, Alex. Why does your name, Moose, why does your name have like Japanese letters next to it? What the heck? It's too much power, I tell you. Was this packing peanuts? Oh, dude, you can go in here. How did I not know this before? I wonder if you could eat these, because, like, in real life, I think they make it edible, although you're not supposed to really eat them. I think you can eat them, right, Moose? Aren't they made of corn? I think you told me that. Alright, let's hop in here. Let's go to the first... Actually, wait, we probably have to do the tutorial, right? You probably have to 100% the tutorial. Let's see. There's also a level I haven't unlocked here yet. Why does he look so scared, sitting there naked? My name just had become a shield. No, I can see your name. Oh my god, I look just like the BUBSY 4D loading screen. Okay. I guess there is like a time for this. Maybe we could try to... Ah! Maybe we could try to beat the 90-second time limit. Because I think for the 100%, you need to, hold on, you can run like this, right? I forgot how to play. For the 100%, you need to also... Oh god, I'm so rusty. Okay, I forgot how to do everything. Okay, there's double jump, there's a pounce, and a glide. I remember now, okay. There's the glide, and then there's the... that abbreviation that goes after my actual name is a story from 2010s. Feel free to call you Alex. Yeah, sorry, I just took the liberty on that. Whoa, what's this? What? These don't work, do they? Some of these don't work. I guess the fans are not blowing fast enough. Time to learn the inflation tech. Yeah, I don't know if you guys have seen the speedruns of this, but they do this thing where like they like go in and out of inflated BUBSY while flying over the air and refreshing their jumps and stuff. I guess I kind of did it there, but what I did do, like the default option for this game is to have it so like you press the button and you become inflated, but I switched it so you have to hold it down. I think it's better if you're trying to do tech moves, right? Okay. So Alex, how long have you known BUBSY? Personally, well, I knew about BUBSY from like old YouTube videos, not from when I was a kid, but for some reason I decided to play all the BUBSY games a couple of years ago, and the rest, as they say, is history. All right, let's go up here. All right, and there doesn't seem to be any collectibles in this level. Just the goal to get like 90 seconds. So.
Pause menu. Get it?
No, I don't get it.
P
Let's exit level.
W.
To hub.
Forget it.
The inflation tech. This game does have a lot of tech. It's crazy. There's 4 different jumps. Now, back in my day, BUBSY had 4 different jump buttons, but they were basically the same jump. There was big jump and glide, and for some reason, there were 2 buttons for each of them. I guess it made more sense in the Genesis because it only had 3 buttons on the controller. All right, let's go into level 1. I don't want to do any of the speed challenges yet, but we have to look for blueprints and yarn. Okay. Let's see what we got here. I was thinking about something the other day. Maybe it was because Arcadia was eating cereal. Maybe because somebody was talking about cereal. But it got me thinking of that moment in the BUBSY cartoon, you know, where he busts out the bowl of cereal and starts munching on it with his feet up. I never noticed the satellite in his ear. That's weird. It got me thinking, like, I'm surprised that BUBSY doesn't have a cereal. He should, like, doesn't he look like he should be a cereal mascot? I mean, it kind of makes so much sense, right? Not sure which type of cereal he would have, though. That's the thing. Clearly something with a lot of sugar. It's a given. He wouldn't have no Wheaties. He ain't gonna be getting no Wheaties, or maybe cornflakes with BUBSY. No, it's gonna be a sugar cereal. Did you get the power that stops you from sliding down the walls? I have not gotten that one, but we'll get it next. All right, what we are gonna get is a bunch of yarn, so let's do our best to fully explore the level here. And not worry about the time yet. Oh gosh, there's a lot of yarn up there. One thing I don't know is, like, if you have already picked up a yarn last time you were in the stage, does that mean that it reappears, or it just is gone forever? Have you already collected it? I guess that wouldn't make sense. All right, how do we get up there? Let's find out. Here. Ah! That's how I feel playing this game. Whoa! There's a secret woolly. There we go. First heard about BUBSY back in 2010. So it was first review I saw was AVGN. Oh yeah, the I can't believe he didn't get his own episode. Maybe it's because now that BUBSY 4D is out, AVGN will actually do an episode on BUBSY. I'm just surprised he hasn't. It probably would have did pretty well considering BUBSY is all trendy now with this new game. Briefly covered BUBSY 3D, and then one of the YouTubers I've been watching since that time had a video of it too. It was for the games themselves. This game got me excited to try BUBSY, and around the time I saw the announcement trailer, the Perfect Collection got released, and I finally played BUBSY games myself. Very nice. Yeah, the Perfect Collection kind of came out of nowhere, and then BUBSY 4D really came out of nowhere. I was just, you know, I wake up one day, all of a sudden I've got all these pings in my Discord, because apparently people think that my Discord is some kind of BUBSY Discord. That is not the case, but there were a bunch of pings in there saying, hey BUBSY, have you heard about the new game? First of all, if I was BUBSY, of course I would have heard about it. I would have been in it. But yeah, classic time. So in short, BUBSY 4D influenced me to check his older games. Yeah, I mean, I did the whole tier list on them, so kind of gave my opinion on that. Okay. Wow! Ah, careful! Yeah, we definitely need that wall clanging thing. Okay, I know you say that one's important, but isn't Scenic Pooper also very important? For me? Isn't that an important thing to have? It's like that stream we did with all the houses. Remember Hyrule Master's house? He had the toilet right in the front of his house with a giant window. Let's see. I believe we've gotten all the yarn here. At least they make it kind of obvious where the yarn is. Like, it's not hiding underneath weird places and stuff. At least not yet. Alright, let's head over this way. Also, I am playing on the Switch 1 version, so I imagine if you played this on the Switch 2 or Steam on better graphics, it would look better. BUBSY 1 for SNES, Mega Drive, we talk strictly about... Wait, is this kind of laggy for you guys? I could maybe change something. Let me see if I can fix this to make it look better. Hold on a second. How about this? Kind of changed the color though. There we go. It's better. Seems kind of worse, right? I did this. No. Do that. And here. And it froze. One sec. Okay. Your Discord is at least 80% BUBSY? Actually, I can't take my BUBSY reading today. I'll have to wait till Sunday. I don't think I've ever scored that high, says Moose, who was 99% BUBSY. Oh, I'm on a moving platform. Here we go. I looked away for a second and the platform was moving. Talk about 4D. This one's my favorite so far. Yeah, this one is pretty good. I haven't given an official opinion on this yet. But I was reading some of the critic reviews the other day, and I don't know, man. The critics, like, the big game company critics, they will like say the worst games are good and say good games are bad. It doesn't make any sense to me. Like, I don't understand it. Maybe the critics need to go back and play the old BUBSY games, you know? Realize how far he's come. Okay, we got 99 out of 150. To get back up. I guess we can go this way. Ah! 40 on 3 systems, nice. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to upgrade my Switch to Switch 2 this month too, because Star Fox is coming out. And you know we have to stream that, which begs the question, are people buying Switch 1s? I guess if everybody's buying a Switch 2, they're probably selling their Switch 1s, but I don't know, Switch 1 is good for homebrew stuff. I took my BUBSY reading today, so you still took your reading? Also, I think I'm just gonna take this slow. Look, they tried to make it look like a water slide, but it's just not water. It's this felt or like wool or something. Upgrade to Switch 1 to Switch 2 after checking what BUBSY 4D looked like on there? Oh, heck yeah. Did they... I don't know if they give you an upgrade, a free upgrade for BUBSY 4D on the Switch 2. Did you have to buy it again? Because a lot of Switch 2 games, they just let you get a free upgrade, and it makes the graphics better. Although, I think Zelda Tears of the Kingdom you have to pay for. Like, some of them you have to pay for, which is kind of dumb. You have to be the only person that BUBSY influenced to buy a Switch 2, and not Pokopia. Well, Pokopia looks pretty fun too, but I only heard about it for a couple days, and then like nobody played it. I never seen anybody streaming it after that. Felt is made out of wool. I haven't felt in a long time. What kind of BUBSY fan am I? Wait, am I a BUBSY fan? Hold on a second. Alright, let's see what we got over here. Hopefully I haven't missed any. I've been trying to be careful about this. This looks dangerous. We did get the power up where we can jump with him in the ball form. PS5 is possibly my favorite system. It's funny how you can hear pause at the controller. You could hear pause in the controller. It sounds kind of scary. It's coming to life. I've actually never played a PlayStation 4 game or a PlayStation 5 game. The last time I had a PlayStation console was the PS3. That was a long time ago. And I sold it, which means that now my latest PlayStation console is a PS2, which I'm happy still works, and I'm going to be using for streaming this Sunday when we play Resident Evil Dead Aim. Grab that. Wow, isn't this great? I feel like, where are the enemies? Oh, okay, there it is. I was like, where are the enemies? Wait, where'd he go? You guys saw that, right? Oh, there he is, okay. He's not very threatening. I kind of feel bad for him, if I can be honest. I should be running. Why am I just casually walking around like we're not on the clock here? I heard that they give you free upgrade if you buy in the eShop. I did buy in the eShop. I was gonna buy it in person, but I went to GameStop and they didn't have the physical copy thing for Switch 1. It's kind of sad. Did you get the what's it called? I'm gonna confuse it with the Perfect Collection. The physical version is called the... It's not the Impossible Collection, is it? Maybe it is. It's like double the price, but it comes with a whole bunch of stuff, like a art book and stuff like that. Oh, let's inflate. Never thought I'd say that, but here we are. Oh, this is just like Mario Kart. When you hit, or Sonic, you hit the spin dash thing. Ah! Yeah, this was one of the complaints that the game critics had. They're like, "Oh, it's too weird with all the jump buttons. You always feel like you're panicking and you're falling." But that's kind of the theme of this game. It really captures Bubsy's anxiety. It transfers it to the player. You could tell how anxious he is. I mean, I would be if I had to do all this crap. Like you say, buy the Switch 1 version. Okay, cool. So then I could get this on Switch 2, which means, do we have to play it again? Moose, please say no. I guess I do want to do some of the challenge stuff. Even after 100%ing it, I would like to go back and try beating it with tank controls, or maybe the 999. What is it? The 9 lives challenge? I think you did that, right, Alex? It's where you beat the game and you only have 9 lives, like a real cat.
T-pose, baby.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but is it 9 hits or is it 9 lives? Because getting hit 9 times would be a lot harder. Could possibly go wrong, copyright. Can't say that without paying Atari. Oh, we found a blueprint.
Now, who exactly made blueprints specifically designed to teach me things? I hate learning.
Ah! It sounds just like me, for real. I've never even seen a blueprint in real life. I guess I don't work construction or architect stuff. I heard that Atari confused Switch 1 and Switch 2 physical releases. It shipped Switch 1 version to those who ordered... Oh my god, they messed it up. Don't tell me this. They really did? Alright. What else do we gotta get here? We got a few more yarn to find, and I don't see any up here. Luckily, this was pretty easy to navigate. So you can tell, I definitely didn't even climb this thing when we played this game for the first time. I thought there was a yarn up there! How could I miss it? Ah! Fox is... Well, no, Moose, you made me fall! Don't be saying stuff like that in chat. Take 9. Oh, it's only 9 hits? It's not even 9 lives. It's 9 hits. So, like, you know, when I was playing this for the first time when it came out, I didn't die that much. And the reason is because you get 3 hits. It's such a weird thing in BUBSY to actually have health, and not just to die instantly. But, yeah, they give you 3 hits. You can see in the top left there, behind my, maybe I'll move my name thing.
Plug me back in.
So you can see, oh, that's me. Put on my cloak of invisibility. There we go. So now you can see my life better. I've got 3 health up there. So you're telling me I can only get hit 9 times? That does sound pretty tough. I remember the guy that made this game, he posted on social media. He was like, if you can beat BUBSY 4D in 9 hits mode with tank controls, you will earn my respect. I'm like, buddy, first of all, I already played all the BUBSY games, okay? That's my respect. Second of all, you're on. I'll do it. One of these days. Several people already have completed it, huh? That's pretty crazy. Also, the speedrun is approaching the 20-minute mark. I'm following that too. Hopefully we have everything. I think we got everything up here. Oh gosh, the fall damage! Don't worry, we don't take fall damage. Just looks like we do. I can't believe they got rid of the fall damage. It was such a staple of the BUBSY games. Okay, let's head over here to the next area. Wooly! The real question is, what's gonna happen next for BUBSY? They just had, did you guys see the state of play? There was like a big PlayStation games thing yesterday. I think one of the only big things that came out of it was the God of War game, but I've never really been too big into God of War. So, I don't know. Nothing too crazy there. I did see on Twitter though, I don't know if it's confirmed or not, but people were talking about potentially there being a ukulele cart So like, first of all, who asked for this? Why would they give us ukulele cart when they could have gave us BUBSY cart with Gex? I don't know if you guys have played ukulele, but apparently on Steam, there's a bundle of this game with ukulele. So maybe BUBSY and the ukulele guys are kind of like in the same boat with being mascots that have been forgotten about, kind of. But the achievement says, just beat the game in 9 lives mode. Actually, yeah, the one thing I don't like about playing stuff on the Switch, like I usually prefer to get stuff on Steam because that way you can have achievements locked to your account. It's always more fun that way. And I don't know. He's so sad, he's only got 1 health, look at him. Sadly, no achievements on the Switch. Moose says, BUBSY 3D was easier with tank controls. Maybe that will happen with 4D. I just got a little feeling that is not gonna be the case. I got a feeling it's gonna be a nightmare. But then again, you know, we do have training with BUBSY 3D. I've been trained. Where's the litter box, speaking of being trained? I have been trained, so I think we'll be able to handle this pretty well. Is there any achievement? Actually, I haven't even looked at the Steam achievements. Honestly, I'm just kind of waiting for it, 1, to either go on sale, maybe I'll get the Steam version so I can farm the achievements, or 2, for Atari to generously give me a copy as an achievement for beating all the BUBSY games 100%. No, I didn't, no! We're missing 15 yarn, what the hell, dude? Where the heck could it be? We'll have to get creative here. Dude, how is anybody is this a house? Nobody can live in this thing. This is just a prop. All right, we've missed 15 yarn. We're gonna have to go back and find it. So back we go. It possibly went wrong. I don't think it would be like on that ribbon thing around the side of the level. Getting back. Steam achievements for 4D weren't exciting. I know the ones for the Perfect Collection weren't too exciting. Most of them were just like beat the game or collect all the things. And really that was only for BUBSY 4D. I mean BUBSY 3D. I kind of don't like it when companies are not creative with the Steam achievements, you know? Like, oh wow, you beat the level. You beat a boss. Yeah, no kidding. I was gonna do it anyway. It's not anything special. Haven't tried tank controls yet. That's the thing. I'd try sooner or later after 100% completion, 9 lives mode. The final VR stage. Yeah, there is. Oh, that's the last one in the VR seat. Okay. I did see that on Twitter the other day. That there's a bonus really hard level that you could unlock. All right, we're gonna retry this. I think the wool that we've collected doesn't show up in the stage. I've got a feeling. Not the L block. Right, keep your eyes peeled because we have a whole 15. If I had to guess, there's probably 5 yarn and then one of the 10 yarns that we're missing. Probably wouldn't be on the tower, right? We were already up there. I definitely need to get that power up you were talking about, Moose. Maybe I should do that, then come back to this stage. Oh wait, right there. How did I miss that? It was so obvious. Basically, the achievements are just complete tutorial, collect everything, beat the bosses, beat the game. Okay, so the 2 bonus ones are beat 9 lives mode and beat the final VR stage. I gotcha. I guess they also have like the in-game who can beat the game the fastest times. And if I had to guess, I would think that the Switch leaderboard is different than PlayStation and Steam, right? Alright, well that takes us to where we need 9 left. Quick math. Alright, let's go over here. I don't remember, were we even here last time we came in this stage? I don't remember this. Oh yeah, we were here. For the guys that played the demo, you guys probably played the heck out of this stage. The first 3, I think the first 3 levels were available for the BUBSY 4D demo, but I waited because I don't like demos. Don't tease me with a good time. I want the whole game, dang it. It's like getting an appetizer, then you gotta wait another week for your dinner. Same thing with movie trailers, honestly. Moose says, I think those achievements are a good way to see how many players have actually played through the game. But I want fun things on top of them. I know, right? Like, what about beat the game as inflated Bubsy the entire time? There's one. Make it a funny name. Like deviantart.com. I wonder if there's yarn balls on the outside of this log. They wouldn't do that, right? They couldn't. It's too evil. Alright, we're speeding up. I forgot you could speed up in the yarn form. Like that. Okay. The question is, do we miss any on the tower? Does it roll around like Sonic does? Actually, what has Sonic been up to? Are you guys also Sonic fans? I think the last 3D Sonic game was Sonic Frontiers, and from what I saw on Steam, BUBSY 4D actually has a higher rating by a few points than Sonic Frontiers. It's kind of crazy. That's by the fans, not from the critics. I think I did see that there's going to be a new Sonic game this year, though. Not counting cross-world racing. Okay, we got some down here. Hold on. I see it.
T-pose, baby.
Nice. Oh yeah, that was another thing I saw from State of Play yesterday, is that there's going to be a new Rayman game. I'm not super big on Rayman, though. We did stream Rayman 2 a couple of years ago, the whole game, but... And I did have Rayman 2 as a kid. I don't know, as a mascot, he's just... I don't know, it's not really my thing. It's a Ubisoft game, right? Oh, we got 3 over here. How did I miss these? What the heck? Alright, 3 to go. Where could they possibly be?
Leather.
Void the Corrupted,
Bet it's woolly.
welcome to the BUBSY 4D stream. How the heck are you? I'm on the hunt for 3 missing yarn balls. Help me sniff them out. Have you been playing any BUBSY 4D? Oh, you're the BUBSY 1 player, but have you played BUBSY 4D? Now available, hashtag ad. Just kidding, they don't pay me. Does that count as one? It's like in a hole, I think it does. Don't tell me. Oh my god, it did. Was that inside the yarn ball? Wait, no, that didn't count as one. What was that? Oh, maybe I just squished it. The BUBSY 1 player. What's your favorite version of BUBSY 1? As you know, mine is, the Windows version, which I still gotta get to work with music. Because when I played that, I had to add in my own music. Oh, this is what I saw, but it wasn't a yarn ball. It was just a thing you could squish. I ain't ever beat the OG. Yeah, BUBSY 1 took me a long time. You remember Moose. Moose was there. It was an agonizing experience. I mean, the first 6 levels were pretty fun, but then they threw me into the canyon. And for some reason, the canyon feels like 6 levels before you get a password. How could they do this to me? And then after that, you know, then you go to Canada. So it's just tough all around. And I don't know if you played, it seemed to me like the last boss of BUBSY 1 is harder on the Genesis version and on the PC version. On the Super Nintendo version, it seemed a lot easier, but I don't quite remember. It's been a while. Favorite version of BUBSY 1 is SNES, but I despise Genesis. Yeah, I get that. I was not a Genesis kid either. Like, the one thing I give Genesis credit for is coming out before Super Nintendo. But, I mean, there's just a lot of things Super Nintendo did better. BUBSY 1 was an experience. It changed my life. Also, I was speaking of changing my life. I don't know about this transition, but where the heck are the yarn? Is it over on that island, perhaps? The Canada levels were fun. You struggled in the water, so wait, fun for you! That crocodile eating my dang raft? Would you get items? Oh yeah, item sniffer. That's a great idea. That's exactly what I needed, and I totally forgot that I was in the game. I need to sniff my instincts. I meant BUBSY 4D is worse than the first because I have beaten BUBSY Claws. Oh, over 50 times. I gotcha. Dang, that sounds fun. Did you ever do any special challenges with the first BUBSY game? Maybe a deathless run? I think I know somebody named Spirit Buddy who does. He does speedrunning at BUBSY 1. Not the world record, but he does speedrun it. And I think he did a deathless challenge one time, and he actually did it. It was kind of crazy. Alright, let me go back and get the item sniffer, because I don't know where those last 3 things are, but maybe if we could sniff them, we'll figure out where they are. Also, maybe we should put some clothes on Bubsy. What do you guys think? We're setting a bad example for bobcats everywhere. And also my nephews, Harry and Terry. We can't have them seeing us like this. Speaking of which, they're seeing me like this.
Time to buy something these kids stole from me, I guess.
I don't know if you guys knew this. I saw this on Twitter the other day. There's something in the shop that triggers a Gex reference. And I think it's a costume. Let me see. Is it the leather jacket?
Now this I like.
Great, Uncle.
Leather jacket. I guess we could use that one. As long as it's not Bubsy 3D. All right, what move should we get? Item sniffer. We already have this one, actually. We just didn't have it. We didn't have it checked. Sniff out the closest collectible for a hint. Check the move set menu for more info. Okay. Have to press a special button for that?
Not sorry.
Any other upgrades you suggest here? Is this like spin dash, zoomy? All in hairball form. Catnap. I think Scenic Pooper might be good for getting between checkpoints to look for yarn, but honestly, I just kind of want it because of the name.
Metro, I like it.
Void says, yes, I played the entire Bubsy 1 game without collecting a single yarn at all, but I never recorded it. Dang. I believe you, though. That's a good challenge. Somebody should make a ROM hack where the yarn kills you. Call it Bubsy.exe. Make it an official thing.
I guess.
There probably already is a Bubsy.exe, honestly. Oh, the claws one, right. Where is this? Wall claws. That's exactly what we're here for.
Now this I like.
Yes. Okay. Man, I look like an unk with this jacket. I'm ready to hit the bar. Bubsy's night out. Don't tell Oblivia. I remember Gex reference in the 2 to 3 stage. Bubsy almost said that phrase. Yeah, he almost said it's tail time. All right, so first off,
Where to go?
let's go back to the planet we were just on,
Where are we going next?
and the level we were just on, and find the last 3 yarn. Now that we could sniff it out. Anyways, the first Bubsy game is the best game ever made. And I wish the creator of Bubsy was still around to see that comment, and also to see Bubsy 4D. He probably would have got a kick out of all this. All right, now we gotta check the moves.
Where
Let's
am
see
I?
our settings
Whatever
here.
you do, please don't turn on tank controls. Unless your goal is to destroy your controller by throwing it, then Did you seriously just turn on tank controls? Why?
I had to do it. Let me see, can you play with the D-pad? You can't. Oh, this isn't so bad. I don't think I did this. Did I ever try the tank controls, Moose? Do you remember from the Twitch streams? Oh, you even have tank controls in ball form. It's honestly not that bad. It's just dumb. Like, why would you do it, you know?
Invert wide
It's kind of funny they
move.
put that in the
Thank
game.
you. Now I can move like a normal bobcat again. Totally
feels like a
normal bobcat.
Normal bobcat. All right, how do we sniff? Let's find the controls for that. Streamer name, blah, blah, blah. Invincibility? You can't do that, that's cheating. They put a cheat right in the main menu like that? Oh, 2-4, okay, I'll make a note of this. 2-4, I'll be on the lookout for the Gex quote. Maybe we can make a clip of it. The suit is fire. Yeah, rest in peace. Speaking of Bubsy 1, did you know that, Void? I guess, yeah, you're the master of Bubsy 1, so you must know, like, when I first went to the carnival level in Bubsy 1 and I saw the giant green bean man, I was terrified, but then I realized that kind of looks like Michael Berlin. He must have made it modeled after himself a little bit. In his restless dreams, he wanted to be a green bean man. That's kind of funny. So yeah, how do I sniff? Is it just something that just happens as I play the game? Will Bubsy just start sniffing, like, if I get close to something? Whoa! Yeah, we know how to pounce. This ain't my first rodeo. Press A button. Ah! Like how you tried to hurt me. I didn't even see him coming. He got me from behind and still died. I took no damage. If I remember correctly, that's the one to make Bubsy seek for yarn balls. There should be a button to make him talk, although I did set his talk thing to Bubsy mode. So he should be yapping a lot more than he currently is, honestly. If you ever played the Woolly Strike Back, I think that was like the first game where they gave Bubsy a voice slider where you could set it to Bubsy. And if you set it all the way to Bubsy, he never shuts up. It's just like constant yapping about tacos and Tuesday. And I don't need a pilot's license. Oh my god. And the dances with the Woolies boss is way harder than the final. The dances with Woolies. Okay, which level is that? What number? Is that chapter 9? Because I would agree. The canyon boss was super annoying because he spawned so many things. I'm thinking of the Canada boss. The one in Canada, he spawns all bugs and stuff. Or maybe that's chapter 15. I'm getting my Bubsy mixed up. Litterbox. We did not get the scenic Cooper one.
Must be tough. But what could possibly go wrong?
Could possibly go wrong. Yes, okay, it was the canyon boss. Yeah, that's the one where it's the UFO and it spawns a whole bunch of woolies all the time. Pain in the butt. I feel like some of the bosses were easier on Genesis, like for some reason. In Super Nintendo, they just spawned so many things. Maybe I'm crazy though. Maybe I don't remember right. All right, launching.
Let's go.
It's. Oh wow! Look at that! Look at that distance. All right, we sniffing. I'm sniffing. Maybe we gotta climb this thing. Maybe it's 3 that I missed up there, but I really don't think so. I think I got everything down here. Where could they possibly be? I think maybe we need to go to the second level. Maybe we'll skip to 2-4 so we can see the Gex reference. And then we could test out the sniffing thing to see how it works. Maybe it's on the other side of this one. Let's go check over here. Tried to read chat. Bad idea. Bad idea! Anyway, I like how you exclusively use the Bubsy Pause on Fire website exclusive model in your Bubsy tier list. Yeah, there are people in my community that get terrified of seeing the Bubsy Pause on Fire model. And honestly, he is nightmare fuel. So, any chance I could throw him up there, I will do it. Maybe it's on the back end of this. Wait, I think I saw something. Maybe on top of here.
T-pose, baby.
Ah! I thought that was gonna be a platform. Kinda is. Okay. Not seeing anything up here. Oh wait, there they are! We found them! I'm not seeing any sniffing though. I guess I'm not pressing A. But how am I gonna sniff while I'm on the side of this damn thing? Okay. Now, I don't know if we have to actually get to the end of the level or we could just quit. But to play it safe, I'll go to the end of the level. What's this? Yeah, catch up on chat real quick. I was too focused on collecting.
B-A-W.
Anyways, I liked how you used the Bubsy Pause and Fire website exclusive model in your Bubsy tier list. I go by Pro Control buttons. If I recall, A button, the one facing to the right. That's for sniffing. Okay. Like the render came from the old 2018 website. I was not on the website in 2018, so anything I know from Pause on Fire is just from getting it on Steam. That's like the only Bubsy game that doesn't have a speedrun category, I think. Even James Turrell Retrospective, which hopefully you guys have played, it's the fan-made Bubsy 3D game. Even that game is on speedrun.com, but it kind of makes sense because Bubsy 4D is like an auto-scroller. So really, like, the world record would just be like you not messing up and menuing quickly. You know, if you try to enter that old site today, the browser will block it for sensitive content, even though it's Bubsy? Is it because it's Bubsy? Well, what the heck? I guess it is scary. It is terrifying to look at the Bubsy Pause on Fire model. I kind of get that. Speaking of getting things, we got everything in level 1. Heck yeah. Look at the wait, how long have the DNA tests been up on the stream? Moose, did you do that and I just noticed now? What the heck? That was there this whole time? All right, let's go to the next stage. I'll come back and do the actually, do you guys think I should do the time challenge now? I probably should, while the level is fresh in my head, right? All right, we're gonna need to get some aerodynamics though. We're gonna have to change our outfit so we can run faster in the breeze, and for that we're gonna need hedgehog style. It makes perfect sense why Sonic dresses like this. I get it now. It's so he can run faster. It's not because he's a pervert. All right, let's do it. We gotta beat this in 90 seconds. What could possibly go wrong? Yeah, I just took it off. I mean, Bubsy's clothes and also the thing on this screen. All right, here we go. Ah! That's not good. Oh, Bubsy, come on! We're trying to make time here, not lose time. Wait. You know what? Screw it. I'll just go this way. We're losing too much time here. Okay. Okay. I don't know how tight this time window is, but I guess we're gonna find out. And up here. He's so sad. The moveset in this game is pretty dang good, isn't it? I feel like we're already gonna not make it in time.
T-pose, baby.
Okay. Ah, come on, you have one job, dude. What? Let's retry. We figured out how to sniff. Oh, we don't need to sniff here. Wait, retry. I want to retry from the start. I like how the fan game was referenced already twice. The art's cool in Bubsy Museum and Bubsy painting somewhere in Oh, really? You gotta check that out. I missed that on my first playthrough. To be fair, I haven't fully explored everything. We were just trying to beat the game. But yeah, those guys that made the Bubsy 3D fan game, they did a good job. The last time we played that, it was right before Bubsy 4D came out. And we were just checking out the different passwords in that game. Because you could put in passwords to do different things, like make Bubsy a ghost, or make him tiny. It's so ridiculous. Fortunately, there was no Gex password. Alright, here we go. Rolling. Going up. Gravity's got nothing on me! Well, it's already at 40. Damn, these times are pretty tight. Okay. Ain't messing around. We gotta get all the way over there? I don't know if this is possible. I might have to learn the speedrun route. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna make it. I thought I was going pretty fast, too. Oh, Bubsy ran out of jumps. Hate to see it. Nah, we ain't gonna make it. Yeah, we're gonna have to learn, like, some skips and stuff. That or just get good. Exit level, let's do that. Alright, we'll go to 2-4 and try to find the Gex reference. I'm so used to ignoring chat on stream. What are you talking about? I read chat all the time. I just had to beat that level in 90 seconds and I still failed. Void says, I think it's due to a 2000s, the Bubsy domain name was used by random people for sketchy stuff. That's kind of like how, the guys that made the Bubsy 3D fan game, like they own BUBSY3D.com or something, right? Or Bubsy's back. I think it is actually BUBSY3D.com, but don't test it unless you know for sure. So that's probably why if you try entering the website today before, it will give you a warning. Okay. Figured out how to sniff. All right, I gotta sniff. I gotta sniff. I'm not Bubsy. This is like you guys. Whenever I go live, hey Bubsy, I'm not Bubsy. All right. Wait, wrong planet. 2-4. The paper planet. All right, 1 sec. Let me get something to eat real quick. Just 10 seconds. Now I'm ready to sniff. Got taken over by Billionsoft. We talk about Microsoft. Shut down 2023. To be fair, I still discover cool things in this game, even after completing it 3 to 4 times. I've saved anytime I play this game. It's been on stream. I have not played this off stream one time. I assume some of you guys might have missed the original playthrough, but I will be uploading that video to YouTube this week, probably, maybe Monday. Took about like 5 hours, I think. Maybe 5, 6, or 7 hours. Probably both skips and get good. Damn. It's okay. We just gotta master the jumping thingy. Now then, let's see if we'd sniff. Step 1. We should be able to find a piece of yarn or something obvious. And then we'll test the A button to see if it works. Is it me or did the UFO ship Bubsy was in looks way bigger here than on the first level? Probably just me. Also, I'm not seeing anything here, so let's move on. Also gotta find the hidden blueprint. Maybe there's also some blueprint moves that would help me go faster too. Like the one that lets you roll in the ball and charge up. Olivia? I guess I should talk to people here if we're looking for the Gex reference. A giant cardboard castle? I have to admit, this is getting a bit stupid, even for me. Okay. Probably the appropriate amount of stupid, if you ask me. Ah! Throwing shots at Bubsy.
What?
What was that? Oh, nothing. I found the pilot license quote reference with one of the dialogues in 4D. Pilot license? What for? Oh, here we go. Oh, damn it. I forgot to sniff. I just grabbed it. My instincts kicked in. Must collect yarn. Okay. Let's see if there's anything over here. Feel like oh, here we go.
Bot detected. Beep boop. Stupid
This
robot.
perspective change reminds me of a certain legend. Oh, here we go. You guys ready for this? Moose, prepare the clips. For the love of, you have to stop this fourth wall stuff. But that's what I'm known for. I think your lizard friend's better at it. Huh? That's harsh, Terry. Real harsh. Anyway, I'm off. It's tail time. No! He's not a lizard, he's a gecko, dude. Close enough. The website was named after just Bubsy, and the website became normal, but Safe Search still thinks it's an old hijack site. Yeah, okay, so I guess, yeah, Bubsy's been around even before, like, you know, AOL and all that stuff. So maybe somebody jumped on owning BUBS-A-THON first, right? The old internet was a scary place. Honestly, the internet is still a scary place. That's why I gotta leave Safe Search on. Just the other day, Moose knows about this.
You come up with your own jokes.
I was looking up, you know, trying to find a thumbnail picture for this very stream, and I had Safe Search on, and I still saw some weird Bubsy 4D art that I didn't want to see. What the heck? Basically, it involved Bubsy. There was no nudity, but it involved Bubsy and a whole bunch of other furry creatures. The sniffing thing is not working. Whoops. I didn't even go. Let me see. Let me test all the buttons here. Okay, that's obviously that. What is R1?
Hi, twerps.
He's saying hi to Terry and Terry through the wall. That's kind of funny. Because they're on the other side here. Benny! I'm not Bubsy! What the heck? Do I look like Bubsy to you? Welcome to today's stream, Benny. How's the barrel treating you today? Alex says, Oblivia misspelling Bubsy's name isn't even the strangest thing. That moment when Oblivia called Bubsy as... I'm gonna try my best. Tchaikovsky. That moment was just priceless. Yeah, you know she was doing it on purpose. When Atari bought Bubsy, the website expired and could now be hijacked again in the future? Wait, are you telling me I could buy Bubsy.com for my purposes? Do not tempt me with a good time. Not that I would do anything weird on there, but I could make my website Bubsy.com. Could you imagine? They would probably come after me. Atari would probably be very mad. Wait, what? Okay. I tried pressing the, okay, when you press the joystick button in on the right controller, it goes behind him. When you do it on the left controller, it does nothing. The left D-pad doesn't do anything. So I don't know, how... Maybe I didn't check it at the shop. I guess I'll go back. Hold on, let me just grab this real quick. Yeah, let me head back.
Pause menu. Get it?
To the hub. Can't stick around for long. There are actual customers here this time. Well, welcome to Pizza Hut, home of the pizza. Can I take your order? What if you just get a giant iPad, put me on it, put me at the cash register, and then I'll just guess when there's a customer, and I'll pretend I could hear their order. And basically, I'm just the mascot. What do you think? Should I put my hat on? Benny works at Pizza Hut, by the way, guys. That's why I always have to represent. Benny always watches me from Pizza Hut. If it's not the A button, at least one of the... Oh yeah, let me see. Let me see if I checked it off here.
Time to buy something these kids.
Also, I'm sorry for the naked bobcat. At least it's not a naked fox. Okay, check the moveset menu for more info. It is checked, but I guess we have to go to the moveset menu. Oh wait, here it is.
Moveset menu? Ooh,
all right.
Check out how I can do a sonic boom.
Don't say Sonic. You're just opening up the doors to trouble. Okay, I got all the moves in. He has so many moves. Look at this. Item sniffer. Okay, it's up. That's it. Let me see what it looks like. Okay, okay. Let's go bust it out. Actually, since we saw the Gex thing, Benny might have missed it, but since we saw the Gex thing, we can go to we can go to level 2 in the first planet. Go back in order again. It should be easier by the rules of video games. One sec. You could change the BUBSY site. You could change it, so now you don't even have to own it, it's just available. That's kind of crazy. And I never made my own website though, so I really don't know how this stuff works. Atari wouldn't be mad. Infogames just let BUBSY site become a sketchy site in the 2000s. I gotcha. Is there no place you... Yeah, we checked the controls. Okay, I think we're good then. But the only thing we're not good is that we went to the wrong level, so let's switch to the correct level. So it should be X on the Joy-Con. It should be the same for the Pro Controller, so that's the up button.
Hey, BUBSY.
It's actually been the same 4 buttons since the Super Nintendo, right? A, B, X, Y.
So, okay. Where are we going next?
Wooltopia. It's almost like Zootopia. One in chat if you've seen Zootopia. I guess I have to because, you know, it's true. Why does my name say Bubsy_TV? Why is there a profile picture of Bubsy there? What the heck? All right, Heartfelt Village. Let's go. If you bought the domain, Atari would be happy since nobody would be able to hijack it. Wonder how much it would cost. Let's see. Item sniffer. It's working. Target acquired. No way. What does Virgil say here? This, my dear Bubsy, is how we gently park a spaceship. I would have gotten the hang of it if you just let me try one more. No. But don't make me get the spray bottle. I hate that stupid thing. What's going on with these guys? You're telling me this behind the scenes Virgil's out there spraying Bubsy with a water bottle? What the heck? Boyd has seen Zootopia, Moose has seen Zootopia. I know if Alex has seen Zootopia. I know Benny has. Oh, sorry, Zootropolis. Gotta say the European version. Maybe in the European version of this Bubsy game, this is known as Wooltropolis. I know the Woolies are usually the baddies, but talking to them here makes me feel bad for them. They're totally the oppressed man, down with the patriarchy. Ooh. Okay, wow, you're fully locked in now, huh? Yeah, I don't think we talked to anybody when we we didn't talk too much. We just played the game. That's weird. What is? You're not going to attack me? Nah. Some of us will because the Babots demand it, but I don't feel like it. I hate those woolly freaks. Wish we never gave them our tech. It backfired, huh? Yes, the Bubsy's birthday stream. When you play Bubsy 3D. That Bubsy birthday stream? What are you talking about, you talking about on April Fool's Day? Yeah, that's the April Fool's Day stream when I was Bubsy. What could possibly... I was doing the Bubsy 3D voice, oh my gosh. Can't believe we've done this. Alright, well... Oh, we can sit here? Oh, it's just a bench. I thought it was a yarn thing. Hey, twerps. Now let's see if we're not missing any items over here. It's time to sniff.
Right over there.
Alright, this target acquired. I see it. A lot of wool here to collect. Let's grab this. Do you think Bubsy's gonna make it into like a major motion picture? Like some kind of Pixar or animated thing? Maybe the next video game movie? I don't think it would be in the Mario movie, but I don't think it would be in the Sonic movie either. But maybe some weird off-brand video game movie. I could see it happening. Also, fun fact, there has been a Bubsy fandom since 1999 due to Bubsy HQ being a Bubsy fan website. Bubsy HQ. Was it BUBSY-HQ.com? I'm learning a lot about the Bubsy lore here. I guess I suppose like a lot of the people that were big on communities like that are probably in the Bubsy Discord now. And I'm not talking about my Discord, I'm talking about the official Bubsy Discord. You talked to Olivia yet? Pretty sure you can reach the other side with your odd hairball move. Speaking of which, why can you suddenly do that? Well, you see, I have no idea. But maybe there's a static around, why don't you try it? Over my dead body. Maybe some other time. You know the fans are just dying to see Oblivia go into hairball mode. Alright. We didn't miss any, right? Ow. Dr. Clue became a Bubsy fan. Ah, what? I was reading chat. How dare they do this to me? I guess there was a sign here. I should have paid attention. Dr. Clue became a Bubsy fan in 1999, made a Bubsy blog in 2006 and started posting there. Oh, yeah, I know Dr. Clue. He's the guy that had the Fractured Fairy Tale speedrun. He's got the real hardware. I'd love to play that game on real hardware one day. What a legend. He also did an interview with the creator of Bubsy, which I probably should check out that full video sometime. I've only peeked in on it. Maybe I'll post it in our ! Discord later. I'm sure he wouldn't mind me sharing it so more people could see it. Alright. And Bubsy 3D voice makes a cameo appearance somewhere in 1.5. Oh gosh, yeah, I did see that in the credits that Lonnie Manila? What's her name? I'm bad with names. I got names Lexia. But the voice of Bubsy from Bubsy 3D is in this game. For a second I thought she was the first boss, but no, it's just some random cameo, I guess. Which is fine, it's better than nothing. Dr. Clue is the second first Bubsy fan. He's very OG. Dang. Gotta give respect. And Bubsy 3D's voice makes a cameo appearance. Okay, we'll have to be on the lookout for that. Maybe I'll skip to 1.5 next, because I kind of want to see that. I don't know, do you guys like the voice of Bubsy and Bubsy 3D? What was your favorite version of Bubsy's voice? Because I guess there has been a lot of different voices of Bubsy over the ages. Also, the one from like the first game, it was also like pitch shifted because of the hardware limitations, right? Isn't that why it kind of sounds so high pitched? Like, what the fuck? What going on? When you play Super Nintendo, that is. My best impression of it. Alright, into the litter box. Now, please tell me I haven't missed anything. Let me sniff this litter box real quick. Ah! Okay, we got our health back.
That way.
You got confused too at this part. Anyways, there is a scrapped Bubsy 3D sequel from 1997 that was made by... Is it... Who's what other games did Edutech make? Because Accolade made Bubsy 3D, right? And only imagine what Bubsy 3D sequel would have been like. Obviously, maybe it's Bubsy 4D, but I mean, back in the day, if it was a PlayStation game, they probably would have had the two analog sticks, because, you know, the PlayStation 1 controller had the left and right analog stick. Probably would have had a camera that you could spin around like this. Who knows? We'll never know. Alright, best voices of Bubsy. Sean Chiplock. He was the first Bubsy, right? And Rob Paulson. The only Bubsy voice I know by name is the Bubsy 3D one. Because she's also Roots the Bat. How could you forget that? It's such a weird fact. Well, at least the original Roots the Bat. Roots the Bat has also gotten a lot of different voice actresses over the years. Well, that looks like a way we can go. And this looks like a pipe we can go down. What am I, Mario? Okay, let's see what happens. Could possibly go wrong. Let's see what's over here. Okay. Whoa! Is this gum? Is this candy? This level's held together by gum. Oh, we were here during the any percent run. I think we've gotten everything here, but I'll sniff it out just to make sure.
Right over there.
Yep. Okay. That is a cool feature they added. It is nice knowing, because these levels are pretty big and spacious, so it's nice being able to point to where the things you're missing are, especially if it's like 1 or 2 things left. Editech made BUBSY 3D, bro. Okay. Accolade just published it. Gotcha. Well then, maybe it would have been pretty similar. I think there are a lot of good things to like about BUBSY 3D, despite all the hate. Ani Manila's voice just used that. BUBSY 3D has that voice, and it was the first BUBSY I saw. It's just in your brain now. Ah! I don't like this at all. I don't like this. Okay. Pillows of Doom. Also, Brian Silva, the first ever BUBSY voice actor, voiced Dr. Freeze from Batman. Are we talking about like the Adam West Batman? That's before my time. I actually never really seen that show, but from what I've seen, it has been kind of cheesy. So maybe he was a cheesy Mr. Freeze. I guess Mr. Freeze in the Hollywood movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger was also cheesy. Like, he had a lot of cheesy lines, like, let's chill. Rob Paulson, BUBSY 2, Fractured Furry Tales, the cartoon pilot! I gotcha. Yeah, he's done other big things. Yeah, he's done other big things, huh? What's Rob Paulson most known for? Which voice would you say? It's not BUBSY, is it? Dr. Freeze from Batman the arcade game. Look, I remember the X-Men arcade game. I don't remember the Batman arcade game. I remember Batman on Genesis. I think it was based on the movies. It was like a hyper-realistic... Ah, get over there, BUBSY! It was like a hyper-realistic, kind of like Mortal Kombat style graphics, but with Batman. And I didn't have a Genesis, my friend had it, so that game sucked. The controls were so wonky. Brian Silva also voiced in World of Warcraft. Oh really? Who was he in WoW? Because me and Moose, we played a bunch of that. Let's get up here. Oh gosh, we don't have... I remember this. I'm getting flashbacks. To not... You know, if as long as we just stay here, we could just stay here until the rescue helicopter comes. No, I guess not. Alright, let's go up here. I actually did play I was playing a bunch of Fractured Furry Tales yesterday. I was trying to go for a new record, but sadly none of my runs got past Waterworld. Here. I feel like we've collected everything so far, but I could be wrong. Ah, I didn't mean to go back. Reverse. Yako from Animaniacs. That's pretty famous. I don't know. I was never too big on the Animaniacs as a kid. I think they had a lot of adult humor that I didn't understand. But like, if I went back now and watched Animaniacs, I probably think it's pretty funny. There's a line where Dr. Freeze says that he shall destroy humanity in the Batman arcade. It's very funny knowing his first ever voice was BUBSY. I gotta look this up later, okay? What is it? Dr. Freeze, not Mr. Freeze. Dr. Freeze in the arcade Batman game. Are you guys big on arcade games? You know, BUBSY has never gotten an arcade game, right? Kind of crazy to think about. You know, this kind of makes me think of Super Monkey Ball, but that's already been done. I guess the era of arcades is behind us, really, so he missed his chance. If BUBSY was a thing in the 80s, maybe he would have had an arcade game. Kinda, where? I remember this. I remember this place. I remember dying here. Like a noob. Whoa! Moose says, every so often I'll hear a voice I recognize and they'll be credited in WoW, but they never say which character. Yeah, there's a lot of random voices, like no-name characters and NPCs. So hopefully it wasn't something like that. Don't know which character it was, but he is credited. I gotcha. Okay, now I'm just so curious since we've been on this topic for a bit. I really want to go check out level 2-4. No, it wasn't 2-4. Which was the one with the cameo from the BUBSY 3D voice actress? Was it 2-5? Arcade games, you say? Do the games from Atari 50 compilation count? I guess. I haven't played that one. What was Atari's like top 3 arcade games? Right, because they've been around for a long time. Just BUBSY hasn't been around for a long time. BUBSY was born after the arcade era. Okay. This is fine. Look, that's gonna hit me. That wasn't even close.
You know,
Wasn't even
it's
close.
oddly convenient how there's a golden fleece at the end of the path every single time.
It's just how it works, BUBSY. Okay, yeah, there's the end. Okay, but there's some other stuff going on down here. And also we're missing a bunch of yarn. So let's sniff it out. 1-5. Okay, 1-5. Is it during the boss fight? Which, by the way, I don't think they patched it yet. If you guys haven't seen, there was a patch for the Steam version that fixed a lot of problems and glitches, but what I see in the console version hasn't gotten patched yet, which is kind of upsetting because it's been almost 2 weeks. And when I played this game for the first time, and we're gonna die here. When I played this game for the first time, and I went to the first boss, I did something stupid and died, and then the boss just stopped working. Like, I had to redo the entire level. I assume that glitch is still in the game. Oh my god, this checkpoint is so far from where we were. What the heck? Also, do you know Brian Silva was the only BUBSY voice actor that said he is proud to voice the character? Really? Did they ever ask Lonnie Manila about voicing BUBSY in an interview? Because I haven't really seen any interviews and stuff with her. But now that BUBSY 4D is taking off and she has a cameo in it, I don't know, maybe she wouldn't feel so bad about it. Maybe she's lived in guilt all these years about, you know, being part of the BUBSY 3D game. But now it's like, oh yeah, now she's kind of proud of it. Who knows? Don't forget, I was briefly BUBSY on April Fool's. If that counts, it doesn't. Okay, we go up here. Ah! Okay. We don't need to hit that because it's already here. This time we don't fall down. She hated voicing BUBSY, and Rob Paulson didn't care about it. What did he care about? Which voice? You know, I feel like I'm not a voice actor, okay? I did go through a phase of trying to get a role. It was like a joke. We did the thing where I had to get a role in something as Sonic the Hedgehog, but nobody cast me. Go figure. I guess you gotta start small. Like, I don't know, maybe BUBSY. I could do the voice of BUBSY. But, for the actual voice actors out there, do you think they probably have like some roles they're really proud of, you know? This part is uncensored when the death animation flows. Yeah, I noticed that on when we were playing this on Twitch. I was like, why did they take away the censor bar? You can't do that. It makes it seem so much worse. Lonnie Manelli hated voice acting. Heard that she didn't like voicing BUBSY. It is a very obnoxious voice, the BUBSY 3D one. Where is the... Huh? Where's the platform? Oh, you have to spawn it in here. Okay. Get this yarn that I missed, which means we're missing probably just a 10 yarn ball somewhere, which is, according to my nose, right over there. Which is really far, so you know what? I'm just gonna leave this level for now. Did we get the blueprint? I don't think we did. What the heck? Where was it hiding? Oh, we did, okay. Must have gotten it before. Let's skip over to level 1-5 and see if we could find Lonnie Manila's voice cameo. Now that we're on the topic, and I'm very curious about it. And while we're there, we can collect a whole bunch of crap.
So, where are we going next?
That's what we do best. That's what the 90s was all about. Gaming in the 90s was all about collecting crap. Ever played Donkey Kong 64, chat? Huh? They just announced that for the Switch Online, by the way. And I know Alex has a Switch. I don't know if you have the Nintendo Switch Online with expansion pack. I think you need the expansion pack to play on 64 games. But Donkey Kong 64 is a whole trip. It is a pain in the butt. Okay, this is the skate park level. I remember this. So let's see if we can find where she's hiding. Just head around the back alleys. Oh, you played Donkey Kong 64. Yeah, I still have my game from back in, you know, when I got it. It's where also it came with the RAM expansion pack for the N64, which is pretty cool because you could also use that with other games like Majora's Mask and Perfect Dark. Oh, this has gotta be her. Look, this has gotta be her. She's not talking.
You're gonna get it now. Bobby seems really angry. You messed with the wrong crowd, pussycat.
Oh, real scary. By the way, your undies are showing. Says you, Bubsy! He's got it all hanging out. The nerve of this bobcat. Is the pot calling the kettle black, as they say. Collect everything to refill the endless void within this bobcat before he starts laughing like a maniac. Oh God. Brian Still was the only dude who explicitly said he was proud about Bubsy. Poor Bubsy, man. He never gets a fair shake in life. Isn't that? Whoa! There's a bunch of yarn up there. You can't hide it from me. It's almost like they specifically put this yarn everywhere for me to have fun collecting it. These crazy sheep. Alright, going into the skate park. How did I miss the stuff on the half pipe? We didn't even go up here. Oh, maybe you need that, that skill to, like, get speed? No. I remember, actually, I do remember being up here during the stream. I just didn't care to collect the yarn. It wasn't the objective at the time. That's her. Walk into the Babot slowly to activate the dialogue. Walk into her? Okay. There's also, yeah, I was gonna say, it looked like a very, Rouge the Bat style Babot. Walk into her slowly. Why is it playing this weird music? Let's see. Let me try walking by. I'm gonna casually walk by naked. Let's see what happens. Oh, no. Oh gosh, it's scary. Can I just sit here?
What's this stuff?
Is it just that one line, or does she have more than one? I'm not hearing the similarities, but I do believe it is her. It does not sound like Bubsy from Bubsy 3D, though. Do you remember the trailer for this game? They had that moment where, like, Bubsy was having flashbacks to his old game, and then he heard the voice of Bubsy from Bubsy 3D saying what could possibly go wrong, and it didn't sound like Bubsy from that game, was it? Or was it? It could have been like a redone line. I really don't know. Well, she says hello. That is a very... Is she gonna make like some weird reference to like Bubsy 3D? Seems like she just says like one or two things. Alright. Very, very cool that they gave her a cameo. I feel like she should have gotten a bigger part in this, but maybe they couldn't afford her. Maybe they just asked like, hey, do you want to do this for fun? And she was like, okay, let me whip out my Blue Yeti or whatever. Dang hooligans, we should have never allowed this skate park in our neighborhood. Considering the lack of arms, skating's gotta be a woolly specialty, right? That's speciest, bro. If anything, that sounds horrible. Can you imagine skating without any arms? And you fall over, you're just falling right on your face. Sounds like a disaster. Wow! Okay, we're up here. Lots of wool that we haven't collected up here. Also, there's sheep we can kill. Never gonna miss the opportunity to do that. And the 10 yarn ball. Wow, it's like rapping. We're doing pretty good here. Only got 12 more to go. And I already see 3 right over here. Oh, there's 6. Heck yeah. Nice. And we can sniff them out. Thanks to chat. Help me with this. We're going that away. Okay. Let's see. Oh yeah, it's right here, of course. All right, 5 more. Are they by the boss or are they here? No, they're here. Okay. This way. Let's see. They're not in the woolies. We know that much, right? Okay. Oh. How did I miss that? I'm blind.
Target acquired.
Oh gosh. This is reminding me of Conker's Bad Fur Day. Like Bubsy's about to whip out his guns. Okay, more?
That way.
Over there. Okay. So now we're heading further down to the level. Void says, Lonnie Manila is a huge voice actor now, but I don't think they can spend money hiring her to do more than 5 lines, or else the budget for the game, yeah. I mean, she doesn't do Rouge the Bat anymore though, right? So like, what does she do? Does she do like movies or? I guess there's voice stuff, right? You could do animated movies. You guys have got me curious into voice acting stuff. I might have to do some research after the stream. Alright, go over here. Blast off! Oh, we did not have enough force to break through. Oh, I had to hold the ball button down this time, that's right. Going up. They can't stop me. We got 2 here, which means 2 left, guys. 2 left. Let's see. It should be over here, right?
Target acquired.
Also, do we have the blueprint for this one? I don't know. Ah!
T-pose, baby.
I was reading chat. I thought I went into the pipe. It used to be cheap to hire in BUBSY 3D. Dang. How times have changed. Alex says, I like that this game references older BUBSY games as well. It shows that Fabraz took the time to learn the source material. True, but has he ever played the old BUBSY games? I think I heard that he is a fan of BUBSY 3D. But I don't know if that means he's ever beaten it. You know? It's one thing to play BUBSY 3D. It's another thing to beat it, because those levels get pretty tough near the end. Bonus points if you 100%ed BUBSY 3D and got the good ending, the quote-unquote good ending with the rocket ship. Checking for yarn. This way. And this is a lifesaver. Oh, there it is. Is that going to be 1 or 2? Just 1. Which means there's 1 left. Now the important question here, chat. After I collect this last yarn piece, do I still need to kill the boss? Or can I just exit the level?
Immediately have breathing problems.
Yes. Here. Oh, I think I see it. The final one.
I just found out I'm claustrophobic.
Blueprints aren't present in boss stages. Gotcha. Okay. I gotta learn how to do the speedrunner, like, thing where they morph in the ball and stuff. Maybe I'll practice that off stream for when I want to do the time challenges. Okay. I like that this game. Okay. Oinker and Polyester are referenced in 2 dialogues between BUBSY and Wooly. Yeah, no. So were you complaining about that, Alex? I think it was on Blue Sky, right? That you wish they would have had like a bigger part in this game. I kind of like when games add new enemies, because like it gets boring after like how many times is Mario gonna fight Bowser? You know, how many times is Sonic gonna fight Eggman? You know, when they mix it up with Wario and they mix it up with Wart, even though Wart was technically not really a Mario enemy at first, I think that's kind of cool. So I'm glad that there's new enemies. It's really random though that it's kind of sheep, because like what? I guess it makes sense because like sheep make wool, and there was sheep in BUBSY 2. You guys remember the sheep enemy that makes sheep noises at you as an attack? I remember. I'm gonna try exiting the level and see if I lose my stuff. You could just exit the stage. Okay, good. No. You're exiting the level, BUBSY. To the hub! Away! Void says, did you know a funny thing? Solid Software was an Accolade-made studio that was specifically made for BUBSY. Yet Accolade used their inside team for BUBSY 2. Their inside team. Yeah, from my understanding of BUBSY 2 is that the guys that made it were not the same guys as BUBSY 1. Or at least, like, the main guy, Michael Berlin, wasn't really involved in BUBSY 2. It was more like, hey, BUBSY 1 was pretty good, we made money, let's do another one. I mean, if I could change, I would change a lot of things about BUBSY 2. But one of the biggest things would be, like, changing the bosses, because, like, who the heck, why are the bosses just a loading screen and they play peekaboo with you? Oinker P. Ham is pretty good. They could have had 2 more bosses kind of like him, but they didn't. Yeah, I saw. I see. I don't go on Blue Sky too much, though. Usually like once every other day or so.
Shop's open. Come check
Shop's open?
Come check it out.
I'm gonna wait till I get 300 yarn. Okay, let's see where we're going now. Let's go back to Wooltopia. Looking good here. We need 10 wool here. Surely we could find 10 wool. It's just 10 wool, and with the power of sniffing, we could find it. Luckily, I've never had my car sniffed by a drug dog. I don't know about you guys. That is not a situation you want to be in. When the police call the super sniffer, what do they call it? BUBSY. Maybe Bubsy will become so popular, there'll be a police dog named Bubsy, and they'll call Bubsy out to sniff your car for drugs. I hope not. Also, don't do drugs. Because as Mario says, if you do drugs, you go to hell before you die. Alright, now let me sniff.
Right over there.
Oh, that might be pretty close. Take a look.
Let's see what we got up here.
Nice twerps.
Can't kill this wolf. He's immune to my damage. Oh, it might be pretty far. Wait, no, I don't think you can get all the way over there, can you? No, that's just... Oop, wrong button. I inflated when I meant to sniff.
Target acquired.
There? Oh, up there. Well, no wonder I didn't find it. Oh, okay. We need to get up this contraption here. Looks like Mousetrap, the game by Milton Bradley? Question mark. Okay. Alex says they have shared those screenshots there. Good to see this happen. Notice as for BUBSY 3, if you ask me, the tank control problem was apparent to me when I got to the final boss. The graphics part on the water stages when going for all the rockets. Yeah, when I did the BUBSY 3D April Fool's stream, I actually didn't beat the last boss because it was a while since I had played BUBSY 3D. And I don't know, man, just like turning, yeah, okay, it is a skill issue, but like still, it's annoying to have to turn with the camera and you're not seeing what's going on. All right, let's make it over here. Oh yeah, it's tail time. All right, we did it. Back to the hub. Man, having the sniff makes things so much easier.
Now?
Oops, I hit retry. Yeah, like Ben Studio is way more successful than Atari. Gotcha. Ben Studio.
Where am I? Plug me back in. Plug me back in.
Exit level. No, you are going out, Bubsy. We don't have enough for a 300 wool clothes, but after this next level, I'll let you guys choose what outfit we buy for him, all right? Please, anything. Put something on him. Bubsy? Let me ask you guys, Bubsy experts, what was the first time Bubsy wore shoes? Because it wasn't this game. I think I know, but I could be wrong. So you let me know if I'm right. What do you think? Let's go to the Fleeceway. The goofy scream Bubsy just made. We need a Bubsy movie. You guys like the pilot episode of the Bubsy cartoon? It's such a tragedy that she didn't get a cartoon. At least give the guy like what, 10 episodes or something? Taco Bell would pay for it, right? I did miss the context. Bubsy wore shoes and paws on fire. That's exactly what I was thinking. But you know what? He still didn't wear pants though. He will never put on pants. Yeah, the auto runner game. That's the one. And you know, Paws on Fire, it still costs $25 when it's not on sale. It's kind of crazy that Paws on Fire is more expensive than Bubsy 4D. Ah! Don't scare me like that. I've seen Paws on Fire go on sale for like $5 though, I think. So you just gotta wait for like a sale opportunity. Maybe put it on your wish list if you want to play it. I think it's pretty okay. It's kind of fun if you try to 100% it, except for the Arnold levels because they're really annoying.
That way.
Okay. This way. Yeah, I don't know why they were thinking to make an auto runner. Pretty strange. Okay. Very nice. One sec. Okay. Let's see what we got up here. I feel like these levels are starting to blend together in my head. Actually, would you say this kind of looks like the Bubsy cartoon world? Like at least the yellow houses. I don't know. Maybe not. From what I recall, it was very Taco Bell inspired. Because I believe the cartoon was a hashtag ad. Although, I don't think Taco Bell ever had like Bubsy toys. I don't even know if Taco Bell does toys. We could go here without I guess we have to. Let's do this. Okay. Street is up. Let me do this real quick. Going up. Keeping our eye out for collectibles here. Like a true 90s gamer! Okay, it's fine. Getting a little bit better at controlling this guy. Looks like we gotta get up there. We have to get up there from here. Okay. Fun fact. Solid Software died after Bubsy 1 released and got a spiritual successor which made Bubsy 3D. He made a good Bubsy PS1 games. It became Ben Studios. $1 billion studio! What the heck? What did they make $1 billion? What were they known for making $1 billion? It wasn't Bubsy, right? Meant something else. Wait, this can't be right. I can't climb. I fell into the lemonade! Clearly it was lemonade, guys. Alright, let's get over here. Failed retry. Nah, we're good. There's gotta be another way up there. Oh, we can go back. Okay, we head over and then head back up the road. Okay. That's fine. Here we go. How many we got? Damn, we still need 100? What? I was really slacking when I played this casually. Any percent mode. Okay, up here. Just chill up here for a second. Like, give me 1 second, guys. They made Siphon filter games and some Uncharted spin-off on PSP. Do you guys have a PSP? It was a pretty cool console back in the day. It still is, honestly. I miss mine. It was fun. But not even like, they're not even known for anything really crazy, huh? Oh, Michael Berlin co-founded it. So he was still making games even after Bubsy, huh? The more you know. Or at least his company founded it, right? Is that what you're saying? I don't know if he was directly involved in any games other than Bubsy. Well, originally he was doing like, when I recall, he was doing like text story games, right? Like choose your own adventure type of stuff. Was that like, for old computers? And if you get one item from the shop, you can actually recover health. Really? All right, we need that. That doesn't help you in 9 lives mode, though, I take it. So where am I? I feel like I went a very different path. I didn't know this game had branching paths. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe I'm just crazy. Ooh. Let's talk to these guys. Hanging out by my litter box. How did you two get over here? Same as you, duh. Who do you think is placing all these litter boxes around for you? I've got a small bladder, okay? Poor Bubsy and his small bladder. Maybe that's why he doesn't wear pants. You know, he's got such a small bladder. He doesn't even have time. If he was taking all of his time to unzip, you know, you'd just be wasting this whole day doing that. You save so much time by not wearing pants. I get it. Boyd says he worked on Siphon Filter, but due to the game having religion disrespect, he left EdTech Ben Studios. I see. Well, that's not cool. Why would they do that? But you can recover health when you're laying on a hammock on the 3rd planet. Yeah, they don't joke around in 9 lives. Do you have to do that, like, from a fresh save file? I assume, right? You can't just do that, like... Yeah, it wouldn't make sense if you could just do it right from the beginning. Is that, like, something you choose when you start the game? How do you turn that on, actually? Is it just something you do where it's like, if you beat the game, maybe there's no mode specifically. You just play the game, and if you do it without getting hit 9 times, you get the achievement, right? Is that it?
Yep.
Alright, there we go. And...
Hey, twerps.
Still got a lot to go. Let's see, maybe...
Right.
I got a feeling we missed some, but you know what? We'll just keep going forward, and if we did miss any, we'll head back. Going up. Ah! Okay. Whoa! So you guys that have played this a lot, like Alex, you must know these levels like the back of your hand by now. Me, I only seen this one time. I actually haven't played the demo, so if I had played the demo, I probably would have seen this level a whole bunch. Oh, blueprint! See, I didn't even know this was up here.
Huh, I thought there was gonna be a
That means we're
golden
getting a new move!
fleece.
What do you
Blueprint's
think,
fine
chat?
too, I guess.
We should probably get the recovering health one, right? Okay, Benny, thank you. I will probably not have the stamina, especially because it's a Bubsy day, but good luck with your adventures. Make sure you always wear. Was this because I started talking about having a small bladder and not wearing pants? Did I get canceled at Pizza Hut? I am so sorry. This was all just going off course to get that blueprint. Ow! Bonked. You know, maybe we'll see a Bubsy pinball game. Huh? Could happen. You guys have seen the Bubsy plushie that they're selling? The U2's one that looks like this? Although he does wear the shirt. So in 2024, you decided to do the Bubsy Marathon, thinking that there were only 3 games, judging by the Jontron review, only to find that there were more. Yeah. Basically, I only thought there was Bubsy 1, Bubsy 2, and Bubsy 3D. And I even said, I was like, you know, we'll do this all in one stream. Damn, you think I can make it across there? This looks like a challenge. An impossible challenge. Well, there's a sheep over there. What? Wait, hold on a second. We gotta go talk to this sheep. This is really strange. But yeah, that's what happened, is, I believe, I used to think there was only 3 Bubsy games, and then I found out there was actually the Atari Jaguar one. And then I found out there was the Game Boy Bubsy 2. And then I found out there were 2 new Bubsy games on Steam. Oh, I can't make it over there. Can I? Not from here, right? Oh, maybe? Maybe. Come on. You gotta do what? You gotta believe. Oh.
Hello.
We got another voice cameo up here, don't we? The Golden Sheep, the Golden Fleece. Still funny, a spiritual successor to Solid Software, the Bubsy 1 studio became a billion-dollar studio, and Mike asked the Siphon Hiker team not to credit him. Wow, that's kind of messed up that they would do that. Especially if he was like one of the OGs. Only the save gets wiped out if you lose. Oh yeah, I forgot, that's the thing. Hey, you found me. Congratulations. Were you waiting for me to find you? Why? It's been so long, I kind of forgot. He kind of looks like Homer Simpson if you squint with the yellow wool. Is that all you got to say? He was supposed to give me something, but he forgot. What the heck, man?
T-pose, baby.
All that for what? For what? I tell you, he should have given me like 10 wool or something. Maybe a shortcut to the end of the level. That would have been a nice addition. Maybe a secret stage, a bonus level. Actually, that's something this game doesn't have. It doesn't have bonus stages. But I really did not like the bonus stages in Bubsy 2. Whenever I would go into a door and it would take me to the stupid frog game or the stupid armadillo game, I would get so annoyed because it's just a waste of time. At least on the SNES version. On the Genesis, those bonus levels actually did help me beat the game because I needed the extra lives. I needed all the help I can get on that one. Alright, let's see what's up here. Probably nothing. What do you know? It's nothing! Absolutely nothing. Alright, let's grab these E-arm balls down here. Oh gosh. How are we doing here? Not even at 100 yet. Man, this car is so angry. Look at it. Why is he mad? Is it because he's gonna be sent into the P below? Probably. That is P, right? We confirm, what is the liquid that covers this planet? I assume it's from all the sheep that live here. Also, I don't know, do we have to... Can you beat this level without hitting that switch and beating the timer? Maybe there's a path we could go, like a dangerous path like this. He also made a mobile game called Og, but it's lost media and we don't know who owns the character. What did the character look like? Was he a furry character? Did he look like Bubsy? Did he look like me? I hope not. Oh. Makes me think of Egg. There was that game that starred an egg for the NES. I think his name was Dizzy. Very weird game. On the Aladdin deck enhancer for the NES. Alright, we gotta get across here. Just checking. Yes. The smell of success points me in this direction. What could possibly go wrong? Oh gosh, I'm better pick up the pace here. Okay. Ah! Ah! If only I could recover health while sitting. Oh, didn't? Okay, they're rotating. I was like, didn't I just see them? Am I losing my mind? Is this thing spinning? No, the yarn balls are spinning. Oh, there's 10 up there. Heck yeah. This is what it's all about, man. You guys have a favorite collect-a-thon? When I was growing up, collect-a-thons were all the rage. N64 was kind of the golden era of collect-a-thons. Like, and yeah, Super Nintendo, like, it was more about like getting from point A to point B, beating all the stages, but once 3D games came out, it became all about collecting everything. I think Rare was like the biggest company when it came to that stuff. BUBSY 1, BUBSY for Jaguar have some really good music. Yeah, BUBSY Jaguar has some good music. It makes speedrunning it a lot more enjoyable. Especially because the Alice in Wonderland music is pretty damn good, so most of my time I spend speedrunning BUBSY Fractured Fairy Tales. I spend in the Alice in Wonderland stages. So at least I get to listen to that. I know the water theme from BUBSY Jaguar really gets on my nerves, and I think it's because I hate the water level. It's just so frustrating. Get up here? Probably not, but they didn't want me to get up here. They didn't expect it, but here we are. Look, we've done it. Okay, I feel like Shadow the Hedgehog in Radical Highway with the grind down the suspension bridge.
That way.
Let's see, that way. Okay, I think we're still on track. I don't think we've missed anything yet, which is nice. Keep it going. Let me catch up on chat here while I'll just walk casually while I read chat. Also made it mobile game. The character looked like a kid. Okay, the Og main character looked like a kid. Caveman who was cartoony. Well, there was a caveman character. I'm not talking about Fred Flintstone, because he definitely had his own share of video games. But there was a caveman character. I'm trying to remember the name of it, but I never played the game. Maybe Dino City. That's another JonTron video, but Joe and Mac. Those are the cavemen I'm thinking about. If I think of cavemen in 2D platformers, I'm thinking Joe and Mac. With the dinosaurs, they're nightmare fuel. When you start hitting them and their like faces melt and stuff. What the heck? Alex says, I can't decide for BUBSY 2 music though. The Genesis Mega Drive is slightly better to me. Not a fan of dynamic music change. Dude, BUBSY 2 has some of the worst music I've ever heard in a video game. It just makes no sense. It's like, even if you look up the OST, like the soundtrack of BUBSY 2, like, the songs just constantly change. Wait, what? Oh. It's like the song clips last like 20 seconds, then they change, and it's just, oh man. I guess it has moments, but like, I don't know who made the music for that, but it definitely wasn't the guy that made the music for BUBSY 1. Okay, yarn up here. What else we got? We're still missing a decent amount, but it looks like there's a bunch over there, so let's go check that out. Inflate! BUBSY 3D, well, tracks are okay to me. Woolly Strike Back music is great. Yeah, actually, when I was looking at my tier list video, my BUBSY tier list video, and the guy who made the music for Woolies stopped by and dropped a comment. I was like, oh, that's cool. Thanks for leaving a comment. Although I do get copy striked whenever I upload anything with his music in it from BUBSY Woolies. So if you ever want to make content of yourself playing BUBSY the Woolly Strike Back, you have to use different music. Because it gets auto DMCA'd. It's kind of strange, right? But I do like the music in that game. I think it fits pretty well. I wish the game was a little better, but what are you gonna do? You can get that game also on sale for $5 when it goes on sale. It's a pretty good deal. So if you know what, if I ever see it on sale, I will I'll ping the BUBSY roll in my Discord to let you guys know. Okay, we are missing a whole bunch of wool, and we are at the end of the level. That's not good.
Target acquired.
We might have to bounce here. Let's head back home. And pick up, well, I don't know, what move do you think we should pick up? And also we get to choose an outfit if you guys want to pick one. BUBSY 2 is probably the worst, probably the weakest part of the game. Even the Meowseum in the Perfect Collection has several iterations of those 5 themes. Oh my gosh. Anybody could have made better music than that. I could have made better music for BUBSY 2, and I was like a baby at the time that game came out. I'm just kidding. But yeah, let's check the shop here.
Come check it out.
You kids are like never home. Are your parents really okay with you both tagging along again? Sure, we're the breadwinners after all. You're what? All the yarn balls we fleeced off you made our family rip. Terry, something tells me I'm getting ripped off here. Yeah, what the heck? They're not here to cheer me on. These guys only came along on my adventure to steal my money. What the heck?
Time to buy something these kids
We're the
stole.
scam artists. Okay, let's see what we got here. The old reliable. What outfit you guys think we should purchase here? We've got to choose from. We got VR, night jacket, or old reliable. I'll let you guys pick. And also we got to pick a move too. We got a blueprint. I think I'm gonna take the catnap one so we can get our health back. Actually, no. I think I'm gonna take the scenic pooper one because it'll make looking for things
Buy
easier so
whatever
we
you
can
want.
teleport
This
around.
cat is bottomless. Literally.
Gross. BUBSY 2 SNES music is meh. Mega Drive, Genesis only slightly better.
I should have
It
charged
had
him
some
for
good ideas. The implementation was poor. Yeah, those games are very different to me, like when I play them. Also, there were differences in the actual gameplay, right? Like, you could sell the items you didn't want in the BUBSY 2 shop on SNES, but in Genesis you couldn't sell things, so it was hard to get extra money. Really, it wasn't as easy to get lives. Also, I think to buy lives in the SNES version, it was 15. It was 15 cards, but in Genesis it was 25. The night jacket, either old reliable. All right, we got 2 votes for night jacket. We'll go with that. It's time for Bubsy's night out. Watch out, cougars. Wait, would cougars like Bubsy? Because Bubsy's not a spring chicken anymore, if you know what I'm saying.
Who's that hot guy in the mirror? Oh, right. It's me.
How's the volume for you guys, by the way? Is everything loud enough? Look at Terry over there. He's so happy to be in the presence of Bubsy. He's basking in Bubsy's glory. All right. We got our night jacket. We've got our pooper upgrade. Let's go into. Let's go back to that world and find the little bits of wool we missed. Luckily for us, we've already done 1-5. We got the blueprint, right? Oh, there is none. Okay. Let's find 29. The 29 pieces we're missing. We got this. So Alex, have you played all the Bubsy games? Void, if you're still here. Have you beaten all the Bubsy games? Moose, I don't think Moose has ever played a Bubsy game. Moose just watches me play them. And then that's enough. Moose is like, I've suffered enough watching through Foxxy. I think Moose would like Bubsy 40 though. All right, let's start sniffing. Ah, no, how dare you attack me mid-sniff? Over there. Yeah, I kind of like the night jacket. I wouldn't wear a jacket like that, but you know, Bubsy's doing living his best life. What can I say? Never played a Bubsy game. Wait, is he stuck? Don't tell me. Okay, we're not stuck. How did I miss this whole island full of wool? We missed this, guys. It was there all along. Who's that hot guy in the mirror? What mirror, Bubsy? You know, I just hope like 30 years from now, Bubsy's not gonna take this even further and like release a game where he's an old Bobcat, like kind of like Metal Gear Solid Old Snake. That would be a bit too much. I don't think Bubsy would be able to pull off the same moves even if he was an old cat. Maybe Terry would be the star of the show. Terry and Terry. Which actually, you could play as them in Bubsy 2, right? I've actually never played Bubsy 2 in multiplayer mode, but I am planning on making a video doing that sometime this year. So whenever I can find somebody crazy enough to sit down and play Bubsy 2 with me, couch co-op. Alright, 44. The only one I would be interested in playing is Fractured Furry Tales. That's purely for the masochism. Moose, do you know how much an Atari Jaguar console cost? Also, did you know Anxiety Cream apparently has one? Like her family had one. I am trying to get dibs on that. I want to buy that from Anxiety Cream one of these days. The Atari Jaguar is about as much as a Nintendo Switch 2. So like, if I was to buy an Atari Jaguar before having a Switch 2, people would just be like, what's wrong with you, man? And I'd be like, you don't understand. I played all the Bubsy games, okay? They'd be like, oh, I'm so sorry. But how would you play Fractured Fairy Tales? I guess you'd have to use the emulator. Or you could, oh yeah, you could play it on the Perfect Collection if you had a Steam Deck or... Actually, wait. Is the Perfect Collection on Xbox? Because then you could just play it on there. Honestly, if you got the Perfect Collection on Xbox, you could play any of the old Bubsy games. Hashtag ad. Okay. Where is the next yarn? Sniff it out, Bubsy.
Target acquired.
Right over there. Really? It's not an island, is it? Let me get a different angle here so I can triangulate. My sniffer. Ah! That's not good. No! Okay, get up here. Alright, sniff it, Bubsy. Nope, it's way over there. It's way over there. Alright. Keep it moving. No! That's not good. I'm dead. Yeah, I think it is Moose. I think you could technically get it. Maybe I should get it for you. But why would I do that to you? I mean, I think you'd really appreciate how much I hate bees after playing Bubsy and Fractured Fairy Tales. They're more like wasps though, right? Wouldn't you guys say that the bees in that game are more like wasps? Actually, speaking of bees, I don't think I've seen any bees in Bubsy 4D. Are there any bees in this game? Can we really say Fabraz is some expert on Bubsy if he didn't put bees in his game? I don't know. Alright, heading up here. Bam! Okay. Let's sniff it out again. I have a feeling we're not anywhere near where these yarn are. What are you saying? Adding it to my wish list. Oh nice, it was on there. Xbox Series XS is where Perfect Collection was released. They decided not to release it on either PS4 or Xbox One. Okay. So Moose is adding it to their wish list. Oh my god, can you imagine the first Moose stream is Bubsy Fractured Fairy Tales? And then we get all the Foxxy subscribers to come in the chat and spam bees at you? The demo is still free on Xbox. Wait, there's a demo? Or you mean Bubsy 4D? There's a demo for the Perfect Collection? That doesn't make sense, right? What would the demo be? Oh gosh, the bridge is out.
I wonder if
Oh no.
got any ideas.
Oh no! Oh yeah, it was for 4D. I was gonna say, what would the demo be for the Perfect Collection? Which, by the way, speaking of the Perfect Collection, I'm a bit of an insane individual, as you guys know, and we did purchase the complete collector set. So I'm still waiting. I think Limited Run Games said it was gonna be probably until the end of this year, but whenever they send me that box full of stuff, of Bubsy related stuff, I will definitely unbox it for you guys. I don't know if I should do it live on stream or I should do a video. Maybe I'll do it live and then make a video out of it. That's gonna be fun. We're gonna get the Gold X Award. I'll put it on my keychain. Great, Bubsy related material on my keys. You guys think if I walked around town with a Bubsy t-shirt on, somebody would notice? Like, would I get called out? Would somebody throw a tomato at me? The demo is for 4D. I still don't know what my first game will be, so Bubsy is now an option. Bubsy 3D completed in both the regular version and refurbished. With all rocket parts, I gotta say, to me, after playing both versions, the platforming was designed. Yeah, I have the same opinion. You know, I have the videos to prove it. I've done the same thing, Alex. We did 100% in both versions. Why? Good question. But we did it. And I agree. The same, I think it really plays better with tank controls, which is, and the automated camera. Like, I don't want to have to move the camera every time I jump just to see where I'm going. Although the biggest problem is, you know, when you go to the edge of a cliff over water. When you go to the edge of a cliff over water and like it gives you no time to react. I think in the regular version, like Bubsy kind of catches himself on the ledge for half a second. Oh gosh. But in the refurbished edition, he just like falls right off the edge, like coyote time into death animation. Sorry, Bubsy. 12 seconds. Are we gonna make it? Do you believe in miracles? Let's find out. Here it is. Ah, that was easy. I guess it has to be easy. It's only level 3. Wait, oh yeah, I missed these because I took the top route. Oh, well, that makes sense. Bully Strike Back was okay, but it was really short. Much shorter than Bubsy 48. Couldn't get achievements within... I could get achievements within one evening. Yeah, and they charge 20 bucks for that. It's not a good deal, but it's a good deal if you get it on sale. I guess like collecting all the stuff does take a little bit of time. It's the same thing with Paws on Fire, but like if I was a big Bubsy fan and like the only new Bubsy games I had were Woolly Strike Back and Paws on Fire, I don't know, man. Bubsy 4D is kind of a blessing, you know? That Bubsy could actually have a game like this. Like, who saw this coming? I didn't. Not me. We were joking about it, like, you know, when we finished Paws on Fire and the last Bubsy game and the BUBS-A-THON. What was that? Oh, that was a car. We were joking about it, like,
You're
you know,
pausing the game now.
there's no way Atari's gonna make a new Bubsy game just so I can play it. Yeah, here we are, 2 years later, and we're playing Bubsy 4D. All right, exit level. To the hub. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Okay. Paws on Fire, I am not a fan of autorunner. Sorry, it was cool to see characters brought back from the pilot, but Virgil, he's got better writing and character development. Yeah, Virgil was... I mean, I didn't know much about him other than the cartoon, so seeing him in Paws on Fire was kind of weird. And his character design and his levels in Paws on Fire were very annoying. Alright, let's, what do we got here? I think we're going to World 2 now, right?
Alright, where to next?
Oh, well, we're still missing some stuff here. We're going to 1-4, I think. Yep. Nitty City. Bubsy 2, I like it. Bubsy 4D in hairball form. I hate this. These are the two states of Bubsy. True. Wait, I feel like we were here, but we weren't here. Welcome to Nitty City. Okay. Let's see. Let's sniff out where the wool is here.
Target acquired.
Target acquired. Yep. I'm guessing. Wait, can you also sniff out blueprints? Like, if you had collected all the yarn, would it sniff the blueprints too? That would be pretty helpful. Oh, I remember this part. I feel like we gave up on this part during the live stream. You guys remember this? I was here for a while. Wait, what? You take more than one hit? How dare you? Okay. Bubsy 3D. Aren't these game designers wonderful? Bubsy 4D. When gets blasted from the cannon. Who designed this? Yeah, right? That was like the first thing Bubsy said in Bubsy 3D. One of the first things.
Wow, an arrow! Aren't these game designers wonderful?
T-pose, baby.
Alright, we got one wool up here. Grab that. It's okay, I've gotten much better at controlling this guy since last time we've done this. Alright, let's go up here. Wait, don't tell me... Didn't lead me all the way up here just for that one yarn? Ah! Okay, we could probably just climb from here. Yeah! Oh, okay, let me sniff again. Make sure we're not missing anything on this island. We are! What are we missing? Huh? Is this... Oh, let me pull this first. What does this do? Okay, we had to do that to open the way forward. Now the question is, where is that yarn that I was sniffing? It's around here somewhere. How I feel on the inside. Internal screaming! What's up, Flubsy?
This whole planet continues to confuse me. Why build a whole city out of wool? You can't even enter those cars.
If I didn't see it myself, I'd say you're just trying to pull the wool over my eyes. Why do I even bother with this guy? So are they a thing? Like, I don't think they're together, right? Can we get a confirmation? Also, she wears pants. I'm just saying, Bubsy, what's your excuse? Oblivia wears pants over here. Oh. Okay, let's head into the middle. Oh, I see it, I see it. On the top of the buildings over here, we have, what is this? Is it a hotel or something? Maybe it's an apartment. Imagine Bubsy has his own house. I guess he kind of does with the UFO.
What are you gonna do?
It'd be cool if you could decorate it, customize it. BUBSY Online, coming soon. Just like Animal Crossing, but with friends. Alright, how do we get up there? Oh, right here. Perfect. Nice. I like there are 2 or 3 or 4 iterations of the one phrase that Bubsy says in this game. You could say that Sean Chiplock had a lot of fun voicing Bubsy. Have you seen any of the, when they were advertising this game, like before it came out, I think he did a couple streams where he was a VTuber as rigged Bubsy. It was shown on Steam, and I think also on Twitch, but maybe it was just Steam. But I thought that was pretty funny. He was playing his own game live. But yeah, you could tell that he definitely had fun playing Bubsy. Also, there was rumors going around that that guy commissioned art of Bubsy and Gex making out. I don't know what to think of that. That sounds like a, that sounds like it's not true. It sounds like fake news. I had to guess. Can I get up there? Yes, I can. Easy.
A silver yarn ball? Now to stash it for retirement. Or blow it on.
Save it for retirement.
Never mind.
What did he... He's having an existential crisis thinking about retirement. He thought he was in retirement, and they brought him back.
Hey, twerps.
What are these brats doing?
An alien city, woo! Why does this alien city look like downtown New York? I wish I'd kill for a good cup of joe. Ugh, whatever. Bubsy is not from New York. Yes, there is a mod for this game to have multiplayer, if there is a mod. I think that'll do. Yeah, I could see that happening. You know, at least on the Steam version. Video you talk about is on Tari's YouTube channel. I saw it, it was funny. I think it deserves a sequel. He revisits Bubs. You know, honestly, I think they're gonna make a I think they're gonna make a Bubsy 4D 2 or a DLC to this game. I can't imagine they don't do it. Also, speaking of that, have you guys played Demon Tides, the other game made by Fabraz? Because I know it's kind of like very similar to this, like playstyle, like at least the movement. But I don't know how I'd feel about playing a game like this that wasn't about Bubsy, you know? Maybe I need to check out the demo. Let's see, sniffing time.
That way.
I'm on the hunt. We missed one over here. Yes. It's so obvious that what I'm looking for is right here. Wait, what? Here somewhere. Is it in here? No. Can I sit on this? Yeah. Need to contemplate my life choices. Let's see. I think Bubsy's nose is betraying him. Wait. I thought I saw something. Oh, yep, it's on the side. We can climb here. There we go. That was pretty well hidden.
Target acquired.
Alright, new target acquired. Probably on the side of this building, if I had to guess. No. Oh! You're behind this truck! Bubsy, chase that truck! You know, in my whole life of driving and going around, I've never seen a dog chase a car. Let alone my car. I haven't seen it. I guess there's not a lot of stray dogs around here.
Virgil, my man.
I have seen stray dogs, though. It's always a scary experience, because you never know if you're going to get bit. And the worst thing you probably could do is turn your back and run away. That's like their instinct to chase you.
Right over there.
Alright. Moving along. Alex says, I plan to check Demon Tide soon. I had a lot of fun with Bubsy 3. I think Demon Tide's going to be equally fun. Probably. Yeah. I could see it. Like, if you enjoy the gameplay of this, I can't... Oh gosh, that's really fast! If you enjoy the gameplay of this, I can't imagine you wouldn't like Demon Tides. Did we slow it down? Hello? Oh, activate. There we go. Yeah, I don't know. I guess the next game I'm looking forward to is the Star Fox remaster, and it's always got to be a remaster of Star Fox 64, but it's all good. Activate. Good enough. Gonna hop across here over the Sea of P. And we'll go for the big jump here. And sniff it out. Make sure I didn't miss anything there. I'm sure I didn't. Oh, there's nothing till the end, huh? Who says I got attacked by 2 German Shepherd mixes before? But they weren't strays. German Shepherds? They're big dogs. They got a big bite. Those are the dogs that police use. Wait, Moose, you weren't on the run from the cops, were you? What the heck? Those are the dogs that police use here. I don't know about Canada, but at least in America, they use German Shepherds. They didn't bite me because I fought back and smacked them with a heavy bag. What the heck? I don't blame you. I think my reaction would be to try to like get on top of somebody's car or something. Unless it's a really fancy car, because then that person might sue me. And that might cost more than the medical bills. Getting bit by the dog. Ooh, we got a sheep we could talk to. Stroll up. Ah! Interrupting my yeah, here. Ugh. What weird alien species are you? Bobcat? I don't know what that is, but you freak me out, man. You freak me out.
Will you look at that? It's a
yeah, take that.
No?
It's a babot.
You come up with your own jokes.
None. Someone moved into the neighborhood and never contained their dogs properly. Wasn't the first person they attacked. I heard about somebody was just walking on the street last year at the place I was living at. Arcadia told me, and she said that there was like a pit bull that was just on a leash, but then it just bit somebody. Go figure. Even if they're on a leash, you gotta be careful. And the other day we were at the park, and some dude had, I think it was a German Shepherd. He wasn't even on a leash. He was just free walking. And I mean, one, it's against the law, but I guess you could do that if the dog is well trained, but it's still against the law. There's leash laws for a reason, people. Yeah, Bubsy, where's your leash, huh? Actually, I regret saying that. Probably at Gex's house. It was a really sketchy downtown side street that was barely a street, and it was like 1 a.m. Dang. I'll give me 1 sec. Let me check something. What are you doing out at 1 a.m.? That's where all the crazy dogs are out. Let me, I think I might be able to make my stream run a little smoother here. There we go. Okay. The dogs were scarier than the time I walked past someone with a knife and was trying to stop cars in the middle of the road and get them. Wait, there was a guy in the middle of the road with the knife trying to stop cars? Okay, one, that's the wrong weapon if you're trying to stop a car. Who's gonna stop for somebody with a knife? What is he gonna do? Poke your tire? You'll still be able to get away. Maybe I should try that. BUBS-Y Theft Auto. Get out of the car! Also, it's kind of disappointing these cars don't hurt you, especially considering how evil they look. I need this. Is it a BUBS-Y on your car, or are you just happy to see me? The dude ended up having a confrontation with the police. Oh, I hope so. Walking home from my boyfriend's house, he lived a 45-minute walk across the city from me. Damn, so I guess that's a rough, you at least have some weapons? Are you allowed to have your own weapons over there? Come from a fun city? Define fun. Do you come from Nitty City? Liberty City? Listen to the voice lines of BUBS-Y separately from this game, and apparently, after playing full game, remained unused. This one? Oh, they didn't use some of the voice lines, huh? Be curious to see which ones didn't make the cut. Maybe they were too edgy. You know that BUBS-Y is good at performing death animations. There is one that with burned fur, it was voiced. You don't see the animation in game. Oh, I know all about burning BUBS-Y's butt. That happens all the time in BUBS-Y too. Also, these cars are the train guys from BUBS-Y 1. Guys, those trains turned... Really? It was from the desert level? From the canyon? I could see it. I gotta refresh my memory on BUBSY 1. I don't have a photographic memory of it. Let me sniff real quick. Over here. In this building? What does this say? Oh, watch out. Make sure Sheep knows about this sign, guys. There's a very dangerous UFO looking for sheep out here. You want to screenshot this and make sure Sheep knows about it. No weapons, although because of how and where I grew up, most sketchy people weren't a danger to me because they liked me and watched me grow up for yo. That's good. Also, I like how Void was like not chatting for a bit, but is still #1 in the YouTube chat for some reason. Who knows how the YouTube chat system works? It's crazy, I tell you. Alright, going over here. Gliding. Bouncing. I really think I've become more of a master of these strange controls. It's only taken about 10 hours of BUBSY 4D. Oh, what the heck is going on over here? These towels? Alright, we've got a bit of a challenge here. I think we're gonna need to wind this up. Ah! Okay. Nope, those train guys are from the oh yeah, but there's also cars. It's surprising they didn't use the cars. I guess the cars didn't have faces. But I do remember the trains now. I remember those faces, yes. I was trying to think of the train in the canyon, but I didn't remember seeing a face on it because it didn't have one. It was just the level that you played on. Okay, this seems easy enough. Yeah. And over here. Got a switch. See what it does. Definitely haven't been here. Wait, what? What did it do? Huh? Ah! Was it sinking? Ah! Is this the way we're supposed to go here? This doesn't seem right. Wait. Hold on. No, they brought me back all the way over here? Okay, I think I messed that up. I think I went the wrong way there. Let's try that again. I too, Moose, was living in... Is it sinking now? Oh. I didn't even notice when I was platforming before. Alright, let's hit that to stop it for a second. Yeah, I was also living in a pretty dangerous city, but surprisingly, I didn't have to defend myself, at least not even once. Nothing weird really happened, except one time I got... there was somebody that was road rage tailgating me because I stopped at a red light for too long because it was the law to do it. Oh, we got a blueprint up here. And they tried to follow me into my parking. I can't, no, get up there, man, come on. I ran out of jumps. You hate to see it. He tried to follow me into my apartment parking deck, but luckily for me, I had a key to open the gate. He didn't. Very strange. Okay, go up here. I gotta make sure I preserve my jumps this time. Ah! I don't want to fall into the pee again. It's not lemonade. It's not lemonade. Okay. Stop it. Nice. 2, 3, 4. Okay. Where's the last one? Oh, it's all the way over there. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Alright, the final jump. Maybe we do this. Ah! Nice. Got it.
This will surely fix all my problems.
Another move. I don't know which one we should get next, but maybe you guys can suggest one when we get back to the ship. And we get out of here. Very nice. And we've almost got all the yarn here, which will be the final bit and piece of World 1, Planet 1. We made some good progress here. See what we get for the 100% ending. I think that's how you unlock the bonus level, right? Once you collect everything. Alright, let's see where we're going here. It looks like we're going to that. Oh, we missed one. Really? Hold on. I did this part the hard way to get the blueprint. I didn't look up far enough to see that you could stop those platforms. Oh, dang. That does sound harder. We didn't go over here, did we? I don't remember doing this. I think they recycled this building, though. This apartment. At least this sign. Hello. Any yarn? Over here. It must be on the ground then, right? Let's see. Ow! I fell right into it. Pancake Bubsy. Let's see. Any yarn around here? Over here. Is it between them? Yes, okay. That makes sense. Time to do the Mario. Alright. 19 more. They can't stop me, I tell you. It's like Donkey Kong 64 all over again. Apparently Moose says I have to scream. Don't make me do it, please, anything but that. So Bubsy is quite sad. Can you heal just by going to the litter boxes, or is it only when you get them the first time? Let's find out. A warp. Ew! He really digs down in there!
Oh, jeez. Why am I digging through my litter box?
Yeah, why are you digging through there? What the heck, Bubsy, you freak? Like how I discover new things in this game after completing it. Who said that this game is short? Yeah, there's a lot of things to do in this game. Honestly, the first time I was playing it, I was thinking the worlds were kind of like, I don't know, there's like a lot, they're big, but they're not very dense with stuff. Like, have you ever played Mario Odyssey and you went to New Donk City? It's kind of crazy, like how much stuff you can do in the city. And it's still pretty big. But granted, that game's a lot more money. For 20 bucks, this is fine. Run, Bubsy, run. You know, we've spent $20 before on Bubsy, and we've gotten Woolly's Strike Back, or we've gotten Paws on Fire, so I think it's a good deal. Over here, okay. Get me out of this crazy town, this crazy city. Is this enough yarn balls to finish the collecting? Ah! Stones. You know, would you guys be afraid to run on this thing in real life? This doesn't seem that dangerous to me, as long as you just keep moving. I think I'd do it. I think it's fine. Doesn't scare me. Until I trip. Fall on my face. Get impaled. I got a new face piercing. Oh, here we go.
I always wondered why
3 more? I guess they're on the other side. Yeah. Just like that, guys. We are done with Planet 1. Very nice. Going up. Alright, time to hit up Planet 2. We are doing such a great job collecting here. Look at it. Look at it. It's beautiful. I am kind of concerned about the time trial mode, but we'll worry about that on another day. You know? That's fine. We could always practice that off stream. Maybe I'll learn the speedrun route. Not that I would try to compete with those guys. 3D speedrunning is not really my thing. I like 2D, and this isn't even 3D speedrunning. This is 4D speedrunning. I can't handle that many dimensions. Alex says there even were pre-orders with minus 10% discount in April, May. Oh, that's true. Yeah, it wasn't even $20. It was like 18, at least American dollars. I know in Canada, it's more. Okay, welcome to Paper Planets. I like this one. This is probably my favorite world. I don't know about you guys. I like the office planets. What's up, Oblivia? Gotta be kidding me. First it's a planet made of wool, now it's made of paper. This place looks great, doesn't it? Oh yes, what a grand adventure. This is BUBSY. Bubsy. Well, let's make sure we're not missing any yarn at the landing site. Nope. Okay. These do not look like safety scissors. They almost do, but they do not. Ah, how did I? That's one thing I like about this game is like, you can kind of look like you're about to die, and they give you so many jumps that you could save yourself in most situations. Talk. Here I am. I believe you can use this giant measure tape. Yeah, we remember this from before. We're gonna use. Oh wait, let's start it again because it's time. Ah. Okay. Should probably run since we're timed here. Let me through. Thank you. Nothing to worry about. Very good. I extended to 15 minutes. What are we talking about? Love this music. Oh yeah, this music's pretty chill. Honestly, with all the paper and stuff, it's making me think this is good study music. You guys ever see those lo-fi channels that people leave on to like concentrate or study to? Maybe I should do a lo-fi BUBSY music stream. Let's put it on one day. That'd be pretty funny. DJ Foxxy with the lo-fi BUBSY. Okay, let's get up here. I feel like this is a good angle. It's a good angle, right? Okay. Am I missing anything? Yeah. Down there, huh? Okay, I think we might have missed something. Let's take a look back. Thank goodness for this sniffer power up. Let's see. Ow. So calming and chill. I know, right?
Target acquired.
The level's not too crazy either. Wait, down here? That can't be right. Is he pointing down? No, he's pointing this way. Which is probably... Yeah, I think it's probably just a place we haven't been to yet. But nice shot. BUBSY. Yeah, I think we just need to go over there. We'll be fine.
Oh, neat.
Oh, right in the hole.
I just found out I'm close.
You guys ever play mini golf? Sort of getting mini golf vibes here. I gotta do mini golf again. It's been... I need to have my second childhood. It's been too long. Gotta relive my golden age of getting holes in one in mini golf when I was like 8 years old, which happened only one time. All right, here we go. The measuring tape. Now you got me thinking of those armbands, Moose. Every time I see measuring tape now, I'm thinking of those wristbands that snap on, the ones from the early 2000s. Okay. Ah, no! We were so close, but so far. It's okay, the music is chill, so I'm not angry. It'd be fun. Did they... BUBSY doesn't have a goofy scream sound in this game, right? That would be pretty funny if he did, but I'm pretty sure he doesn't. Ah! Okay, just keep running. Keep running. Keep running. Yeah. Alright, got a checkpoint. We were so close to that checkpoint, too. Oh, these look like some expensive housing units. Oh, there's a guy living in here. Did we talk to him before? Oh, no, I guess not, because there's a wolf. Let's see. Honestly, in hindsight, Oinker Peaham wasn't the worst. Sure, he locked us up in a zoo once, but at least it had some proper housing, unlike with our new Babot overlords. Cute cardboard house is not doing it for you? No, it's not doing it for me. So we got a BUBSY Paws on Fire reference from the zoo level. That's pretty cool. Wasn't anticipating that.
Oh yeah.
We got this short. What? You thought it was a bad one? Then maybe try not dying. Copyright BUBSY Bobcat when he cuts into scissors on his last hit. No, don't cut BUBSY. You know, it'd be funny if they had like just randomly some like some like Mortal Kombat fatality level graphic death animation when he gets cut with scissors, and it said fatality. That would probably mess up with the game's wholesome, family-friendly rating, though. What about this guy? He's seen better days. Oh man, my house fell apart again. Yeesh. How'd that happen? A gust of wind. Huh. Certain folk tale comes to mind. Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I finish that sentence and I will shove you off this cliff. Man, these woolies are mean. I'm gonna go check out his. Oh, they got some wool up here. These guys are. This game is making me feel bad for the woolies. Were they even really such a bad guy? Were they really so bad to begin with, if you think about it? They don't even have arms. They're armless. They're practically harmless. Okay. Ooh, yeah, collect these. Very nice. And one up here. What was the most dangerous woolly? It's probably that one from BUBSY 3D, right? The one that has the dinosaur sounds for some reason. On the final stretch, the general of the woolly army. He also doesn't have any arms, though, if I remember correctly. This looks like an optional path that we should check out. So, let's go take a look. I bet you there's a blueprint up here. We'll teach BUBSY a new move. I forgot to use the blueprint we just picked up, too. What the heck? Okay. Nice. A lot of pencils up here. Everybody's always talking about number 2 pencils, but you know what? Maybe Moose will agree with me, but I always thought number 1 pencils were the tastiest. Just kidding.
Hey!
They do not number the pencils based on flavor, okay? Despite popular belief.
Whoa, whoa!
They number them based on how well they stick into the ceiling.
T-pose, baby! Whoa!
All right, this is very Mario 64. I'm expecting the penguin to show up any second now. Nice, we got a blueprint.
Collect!
Sorry, I can't help but remember some good quotes that this Bobcat has. Honestly, probably thousands. I think Gex probably has more quotes though, which is kind of impressive because Gex has less games. I guess they were CD-based games though, so more sound files. All right, heading back. Where should we go? We should blast back to the Woolly Town. Yes. Gotta pounce, Bubsy. You gotta believe. You gotta believe. No! We tried. At least we got the checkpoint. At least the deaths don't feel that punishing in this game. Like, what do you lose when you die? Let's think about it. Is it just like some time lost in the cutscene? Because like you still start from the checkpoint. We didn't lose the blueprint or anything. Deaths don't really matter too much here. Unlike in the other Bubsy games, like Bubsy 1, where if you die too much, you get sent back to the title screen. Or Bubsy 2, which doesn't even have passwords, as far as I remember. Hopefully we didn't miss anything. Let me collect these up here, then I'll sniff it out. This is the one place you're allowed to quote Bubsy. Don't say sorry. Alright, let's sniff. Over here. That's a good sign. That's the direction I want to go. Oh man, I just realized you could like totally create a replica of this stage with just paper products. Wait, what was that? The yellow thing. That's an arrow. Arrows have been a constant in the Bubsy games. I think maybe every Bubsy game has an arrow. Maybe not Bubsy 4D. Maybe not Bubsy Paws on Fire. It's like, what branching path are you gonna take in that game? Okay. Heading down here. Picking these up. Let's say, I don't know about you guys, but like, after I beat a game like Mario Odyssey or Bubsy 4D, and I get to go back and just like revisit the levels and get everything, I have more fun doing that. It's more chill. You kind of get stressed out just beating a game for the first time, not knowing where things are.
Bet it's Woolies.
This is like a lot more laid back than it was doing it on Twitch, playing it the first time. All right, let's wait. Want to pull this yet? I want to pull it. I'm gonna pull it. Okay, here we go. Ooh, we should probably collect these first. Looks like I had already collected some of the yarn here. I'm probably not gonna have enough time now, so I want to kill this guy. I'm sorry. I don't know why some woolies are like chained up and depressed, and some are still attacking me. Also, Alex taking back the #1 chat somehow. Well, the 9 lives mode is only part where losing is oh, true, yeah. Hey, look, I have beaten, I don't know if you guys like Hollow Knight or Elden Ring. I don't like I haven't played Elden Ring. I can't say I don't like it, but I beat Silk Song on hardcore mode, so I ain't worried about 9 lives mode. Wait, we didn't fail. We failed? Why did it say failed? I'm up here. I think we'll be able to do it. Maybe not first try, but I think we could do it. The real question is, can we do it in with tank controls on? That's for the true insanity. I think they should send anybody who does that a personalized trophy, maybe a Gold X award.
Every single time.
We are missing. What? That hurts you? The heck? Forgot. Bubsy's allergic to water. Also, hit detection. I feel like it wasn't in the water there. Okay. This looks like tape that Moose would like. I wouldn't like it though, because it's clearly furry tape. Okay, let's sniff out the wool that we're missing, because we are missing a whole bunch. Over here. Where could it possibly be? Is it worth backtracking, or should I just restart the level? Ah. And at least you get to see cool death animations, and if you get the Bubsy 3D skin and lose to a Woolly, you actually get one of the cutscenes from Bubsy 3D. No, really? I haven't seen that yet. Okay. This way, huh? Yeah, I think we restart the level. I think we restart it. I have no idea how far back this could be. Maybe it was right there, but we're still missing a bunch. Maybe I'll switch to the BUBS-Y 3D costume after this level. Just for a little bit though, because it kind of creeps me out.
That way.
The way that his model moves around. Wait, I think I see it. Yep. How did I miss that? Guys, how did I miss that? Am I blind? I might be blind. Ah! Look, I would not take risks like that if this was the 9 lives mode. Trust me. Okay, get this. And sniff.
Right over there.
Over here. Alright, looks like we're climbing again. Going up. Is this still the first level of World 2? What the heck? Ah! Okay. I'm not scared of scissors. This looks a little scary, but... Ow! They got me at the perfect time. Not the scissors death animation. I do hate this. What the heck? How could they do this to me? Like, I wonder... Does it remember that I activated the checkpoints? No, we can't teleport. Alright, we gotta find... Where... There's gotta be like a whole island that we missed. Alright, cool. Here we go. Ah! I'm glad we don't have to do the bosses again, because... Especially with the glitches. Ah! Camera's kind of messed up. No, get... You know, BUBS-Y 3D in this game, he seems very cartoony to me, which really makes me wish that he did get a cartoon and not just a pilot. Imagine like a BUBS-Y cartoon in the style of BUBS-Y 4D model. I think it would go pretty hard. I don't know if like CGI shows really are a thing anymore, but like I remember back in the day we had like Jimmy Neutron and Beast Wars and Code Lyoko. Maybe that might be too much BUBS-Y. That might be too much 3D. Where should we go here? It would be interesting if we could blast to a place. Let's see, I guess I'll just go here.
You know what they say, big things fit in small packages. I don't think I'm in control here.
Big things, BUBS-Y? Right. Sniffing. Did we miss any back here? Yes. Okay. Oh, I see it. I see it. I see it. How did we miss that? Where does that pipe go to? Huh. You guys think we can make that jump? Alex says, I can beat boss 1 either without hits or with 1. Boss 2 or 3, those two are hard for me without hits. And the fact that I could beat boss 3 on the very last hit, that's quite something. Yeah. Boss 2 is tricky because he has like this weird pattern that he mixes up on just before you can hit him for the last time. And then boss 3, like, it's just chaos. You have to fight 3v1? That's no fair. I think I can make this if I believe in myself. Let's see. Let's see if believing in myself is enough. Oh yeah, definitely made it. You could definitely make that jump. Thanks, Moose. I knew it. Had to be like Parappa, just gotta believe. Alright, now... I feel like there might be something on there. Sniff.
Right over there.
My nose would never lie to me. Over there, huh? Now the question is, can we get into that pipe from here? I think we can. Wait, but will it not count?
You know what they
Okay,
say,
it counts. I inflated.
things fit in small packages and immediately have breathing problems.
And immediately have breathing problems? Ah. Does BUBS-Y have asthma? My headcanon is that BUBS-Y is a diabetic because in Fractured Furry Tales, the final level is just all desserts. And that only makes sense to me
Now if I die,
if BUBS-Y is like weak to desserts and sugar.
what did I just say?
And that's fine. I mean, they've made games about characters that have diabetes. I might even do a stream about that. I might stream that game. It's a Super Nintendo game that teaches you how to regulate your blood sugar and take insulin. Wait, could somebody fact check me on this? Did that game on the Super Nintendo have a custom controller where like you would test your blood sugar on it, or am I just making that up?
Yep.
There's also one with an inhaler that teaches you about asthma. All right, let's sniff. Over here. Okay, have we been there? Don't know. Let's go find out. Missing 18. We can make every jump that we believe in. No, no. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's good. This is great. 10 out of 10. Ah. Okay, watch the scissors. I have a feeling even the flat side of the scissors would hurt me.
Old leather. Bet it's Woolies.
Ah! Okay. I feel like we've gone too far. We might have missed something. We did. What did we miss? Where was it? Oh. Oh, look at this. You guys see this? Oh, and there's a whole thing here. Let's see if we can get over there. Oh, this does not look good. Okay, we'll go in from this side. I think we can make the jump from here. Maybe not. Maybe not. I should have went in from the other side. I should have played it safe. You hate to see it. Okay. Let me run it back just a little bit. Okay. Wish I could see better out of this cardboard. Okay, over here. Gonna head down this ramp and see what's going on here. There's like a whole section that we missed. I mean, if you weren't looking for it, if you weren't going out of your way, look how high this lip is on this wall. Like, you wouldn't see it, right? Unless you were sniffing. I guess you kind of can. Oh, you can see the pin here. Okay. That's fair. Okay, up. Up and away. Let's see what we got up here. Maybe a taco. Bubsy loves tacos. It's his favorite food. Well, I've never seen him eat one. Maybe one of these days. Okay. Bench. We did get the healing power, right? Let's see. The catnap. We have to do something to activate it? Or did we not buy it? I think I got the scenic pooper instead, right? 3 of these, 1 of these. And that means that this is the last one. All right, we did it. Very nice. We can get out of this level. Heck yeah. I could check if we bought the power-up that we needed to rest on the benches. Moose says, I can't find anything about a special controller, but it seems the game did let players input the frequency of their insulin injections. Ah, yes. The perfect tool to track your diabetes. A Super Nintendo game. I mean, the Super Nintendo did have some weird controllers and stuff. Like, I have the piano controller for that, for the Miracle Piano game. We did a stream one time, but not many people saw it. Okay, shop. That was a while ago. That was my first hand cam stream. Whirl jump. Spin in place, then jump. That's a Mario move! Well, I'll take it. I want to try it.
This I like.
Let's do the 10th life. Nah. This doesn't work in 9 lives mode, I take it, right?
Looking great, Uncle.
Catnap. That's the one we needed.
Now this I like.
Okay. You gotta buy it. I feel like this silly movement that Bubsy has throughout every game, gliding. In Bubsy 1, you can defeat enemies easier with it. Here, it gives you time to stay mid-air. Yeah! Whoa! Oh my gosh, he's Mario. Look at his face! Moose, are you seeing this? Look at his tongue.
Whoa!
Oh, you can't pause and show it, but... Oh my goodness, why is his tongue out? Is that like supposed to be like a propeller? Damn, it's an expensive game. Oh my gosh. Must be the last VR stage. I had to use gliding a lot. Bring it on! You know, I love those hard Mario levels, like the optional ones at the end. The final challenge stuff. I'm all about it. They won't stop me. They can't stop us. As long as it's not like Super Mario Kaizo stuff where you're jumping off turtle shells. But there ain't no turtle shells in this game. He's a ballerina. He's a Bubs-arena. He doesn't even have ballet shoes. No, don't call me BUBSY. Also, why is your voice so loud? Oblivia, can you help me with foot binding so I could fit in my ballet shoes? Thank you. Let's move along, shall we? Oh, I said I was gonna switch to the Bubsy 3D model. Let's do that real quick, and then we'll head into the next stage. Time to buy something these kids stole from me. Where am I? Hello? Did my controller just die? Hello? No? I think my game might have just frozen. Hello? Why would it glitch here, of all places? What have I done to cause this? Yeah, my controller is not reading any input, and both of the lights are still on in this thing. And clearly it still works, because like, you know, I can go into the Switch menu here. We might have to reboot this. I think that's what we're gonna do. But it saves all the time, right? It's not like we lost all of our progress today, right, guys? Surely. Surely. What could possibly go wrong, as they say? How much was the game, by the way? You're talking about the diabetes game? What was the price? What was it going for? Whoops. I mean, look, it's a BUBSY game. We know that BUBSY has always been trying to be like Sonic, so it makes sense that when he had a 3D game, it's gonna have some glitches, okay? Yeah, I gotta reset it. It was just frozen. I could see the Switch 1 game being the most glitchy version of all the BUBSY ones. Because it's like the lesser port is from the Switch 2, and also the Switch is kind of like a neglected console, perhaps. Over $90 loose, not as bad as I would have expected. You know, when I was at a game store last year, I saw they had a game for Super Nintendo called, oh god, what was his name? Was it Bonsai the Kamikaze Squirrel? That's actually, it's something like that. It's something, the Kamikaze Squirrel, and it was $250 loose. Also, I think Chrono Trigger is like $400, or maybe I'm thinking of something else. You want to see a crazy game that's loose? Look up Bronchi, the Bronchiosaurus. That's the one where you play as a dinosaur that has asthma. And it's actually a pretty fun co-op game. But yeah, let's hop back in here. It did save our progress, right? Can I switch to BUBSY 3D mode?
Time to buy something these kids stole from me, I guess.
What are they talking about? Okay, so BUBSY 3D. There we go. We're back. We are so back.
So,
I wish he did have like, I wish he talked like BUBSY 3D when you put this skin on. Like they just took sound bites from BUBSY 3D and played it in this game. All right, we're gonna head to Treetop Bonanza. Here we go. I am not BUBSY. The resemblance is merely a coincidence. Look, our eye color is different, okay? All right, here we go. I like how they gave him an inflated model too. Very, very silly. All right, let's see a sniff animation.
Right over there.
Look at him. I gotta be honest with you guys though, this is my favorite version of BUBSY. Like this is my favorite model. What is your guys' favorite version of BUBSY? Like not game, but like just design wise, and not counting voice. Oh gosh, crazy woolies down here. Picking up some yarn. We also gotta find a blueprint here too. So let me get a time check. Whoa, his legs really stretched out there.
Plug me back in.
All right, I probably have another hour to go. Bit of a long stream today, but you know, that's what it takes to get 100% in BUBSY. This is what it's all about. I'm sure you guys would have done it faster than me. If we get up there? Is there anything up there? Oh, this place looks weird. I kind of want to kill these. Whoa, there's a silver yarn here. Okay, didn't see that. We can go in from this side. Playing as the BUBSY 3D BUBSY model is throwing me off a little bit, I gotta be honest. I'm getting a little bit of PTSD. Ah! Was that the goofy scream you were talking about earlier, Alex? Gosh! They gotta stop ambushing me like this. They wait until I read chat and then they come after me. There we go. Is there a bench here somewhere I can sit? Doesn't seem to be. What does this do? Oh, okay. Go up there. Favorite model is the 3D one. It's so goofy. It really is. What could possibly go wrong? Oh yeah, I remember this. I remember this. I remember the sticky pads, like sticky notes. Is this gonna respawn? I guess we don't need it? We don't need it. Okay. Yeah, here are the sticky notes, okay. I think I might have used too many jumps. Ah! No! He's trying his best. You know, I really feel like a cat that's platforming in a game. I feel like a cat with all these moves. It's like exactly what a cat would do. Ah, where'd it go? You can't just despawn it. Well, the timer ran out. No! Oh my gosh, I got cocky. The goofy scream can trigger when you are in hairball form and jump off the side. I kind of... Alright, we gotta see this. No! They got me with the scissors!
Man, I used to be, but I didn't mean like this.
Alright, here we go. Let's see. Oh, you didn't do it that time. Maybe it wasn't high enough up. Or do you have to actually die? Does it have to be your last health? Oh, there's a yarn ball I missed, so good thing we respawned here. Give me the yarn. To be honest, I don't think I've ever even held a yarn ball in real life. This does not seem like a common thing. Maybe that's the next logical step after playing BUBSY 4D and all the BUBSY games, is you need to learn how to, like, knit. Isn't knitting hard, though? Would you say so, Moose? Aren't you the expert on this? I remember I had a college class, and before class, there would always be a girl in class that was knitting stuff. It looked pretty interesting, but also kind of like magic. Like, how the heck do you take those two sticks and create clothes out of it? Alex says, you know, as BUBSY 3 was the first BUBSY game I saw, this model actually feels iconic to me. That's pretty cool. I like that was your first experience with BUBSY. Have you seen the Donkey video? I think Donkey was the one who, like, specifically focused on BUBSY 3D. Also Gex. I don't know. Moose probably hasn't seen the Gex Donkey video. Ah! Ah! I hold the yarn balls all the time. Can you juggle them, though? That's the question. Ah, that is the wrong way. Oh, we missed some yarn balls in here, too. Let's go here. Am I going a different direction than we did before? Am I losing it? Maybe we hit a checkpoint. That's what's throwing me off. Okay. We got everything there. Oh! Let's get to the top here, and then we'll start sniffing. Okay, chill, Bubs, chill. I hate when you run out of jumps. I kind of wish that they would, like, show you on screen how many jumps you have left. But I get it. That's asking too much. Okay. Like, I should be able to keep track of that, but I think it's easy to lose track of your jumps when you're like chaining them together and jumping off of different things. Moose says, I think knitting is extremely hard. I can crochet, but my hands hate knitting. Gotta watch a video on see like what the technique is.
T-pose, baby.
And then I can, if I think about it, if I got good at knitting, maybe I could sell like actual merch. Point, if you use it with a question mark. You better pay royalties to BUBSY, okay? That's his thing. But yeah, like you see people on Etsy that like sell Zelda stuff and Mario stuff, and I don't think Nintendo comes after them. Maybe it's because they're just making like, I don't know, like a few $100 and not thousands of dollars. But like, it's always a risk, right? And I don't think Atari would sign off on handmade stuff. I don't know. It's clearly their IP. You know what that means? The only logical solution is for me to buy the rights to BUBSY. That starts with getting BUBSY.com, as Void said earlier. Triple scream and the triple stream buffer. Are we good? Is everything good, guys? Yeah, that was, maybe it was my internet then. Because, you know, the VTuber stuff also goes through the internet. If you didn't know. How it works, I'll tell you about the Wizard of Oz stuff behind the scenes here. Use an iPhone, which has, like, better facial tracking, and hook that up to an Ethernet adapter, and then you can connect that to your computer via your local network. So there's actually no webcam plugged directly into my computer. It's all done over the internet.
That way.
I want to go down here, but I don't want to go down there. Let's go find a checkpoint and then backtrack, because that way we could warp. Okay, going through the. This is really going down the tubes. I feel like I'm going back. No, I remember this. This is when I asked Moose. I was like, Moose, where should I aim? I remember, and the answer is here. Kinda. Get in there. Okay. Glad he was able to sneak in through the side like that. This level's really big, huh?
Why is there fireworks in my litter box?
Oh, I like this 2D platforming section. I remember this.
Why am I digging through my litter box?
All right, warping back. Was that it? That was the first litter box I found? All right, well, start sniffing.
Target acquired.
Over there. Let's see what we got over here. Down here? Really? Oh, we got everything. Oh, wait, there was something there. Did you guys see that? Hold on. Oh, there's a branching path. I did not see this last time. I'm sure you guys didn't either, because who the heck? Oh, what? That looked like it was going to be a fall into the abyss. I'm glad it's not. The answer is not at the bullseye. I know, but why would they make a bullseye? Doesn't make any sense. Like, why would they make a sniper rifle where you're not supposed to put the bullseye over somebody? Of course not. I guess we want to get up there. I don't think we did, right? Did we? I don't remember. Oh, I got time to sniff, right?
Right over there.
Over here. So my camera got weird. I can't move the camera anymore. Guys, it's getting weird. This might have something to do with using the BUBSY 3D skin. But yeah, my right analog stick is no longer working. This is currently a, even realigning the camera behind BUBSY isn't working. This is currently becoming a beta test stream for the Switch version. I'm gathering great data here for bras to fix this. Oh, maybe the camera doesn't, maybe you can't change the camera in this section. One second. I looked away for a second. I gotta blow my nose. Give me a second. I got allergies or something. You guys got allergies? It's that time of year, you know? All the trees are out. All the bees are buzzing. So buzzing. Okay. Also, don't forget there are some yarn balls behind the wall where the golden fleece is. Oh, in this level? Okay, good to know. Here we go. I have allergies, they're annoying. I'm allergic to bobcats. I assume I'm allergic to bobcats because if you're allergic to cats, why would you not be allergic to lions and tigers and bears? Oh my. No, why would you be allergic? You would definitely be allergic to all cats, right? I'm not gonna test this, obviously, because I'm not trying to get my face ripped off by a bobcat. Oh.
Oh.
What we got?
Gonna be a golden fleece here. Blueprint's fine too, I guess.
Nice. I like that throwback to the War of the Woolies. Alright, I think we can... Oh, we're right at the start of the level over here. Very nice. Took quite a while to find them. Understandable. Now, let's warp back to the other place we were at. Wait, real quick sniff. Yeah, I think we can warp.
I was saving that one for later, as a snack.
Okay. Sniffing?
Right over there.
Yep. We're doing good. We got 30 more to go, and one of them is probably at least a silver wool, which means even faster. But yeah, I like 2D platformers. I like the stuff like this, so this is welcome. Although you can still move. Oh, you can't. Look, if I'm trying to like fall off the side, you can't here. It is legit a 2D experience. You can't jump off even if you wanted to. Look.
What? I hate this. Yeah.
It's like one of the reasons I like the original Gex game so much. Wait, are we lagging again? Guys? My model was being weird. It was like a weird era. Is the phone overheating? Possible, I guess. I I've never had this happen before. Even when we streamed BUBSY 3D in the 100-degree room. You remember that, Moose? Back in 2024? Where the air conditioner wasn't working, and it was like 100 degrees in the stream room, and I had to take a cold shower mid-stream. We climb here? Why can't he? There we go. Oh, you have to do the pounce to climb. No! I gotta do the pounce here to get some height. Pounce? Fly. Come on, Bubsy. Get it together, man. Yeah, I was dying. If I have to take a cold shower midstream, I'm not doing it just for fun, okay? I'm doing it because I have to. Sorry for the extreme Bubsy close-up. Alex says, this part reminded me of another one of my favorite games. I don't know if you ever played Spyro 3 on PS1. The bonus stage with one of the characters is 2D platform. I have not played a lot of Spyro. Actually, the first time I played Spyro was maybe earlier this year or late last year, because someone redeemed with channel points on Twitch that I go play Spyro 2. So we did a whole stream about dragons, and then I played some Spyro 2. And I always wanted Spyro growing up, but my parents just didn't want to buy it for me for some reason. So I had Crash, I had Gex. I think Gex is kind of like the most obscure platformer I had, because everybody's like, you know, you had Gex growing up? Nobody had Gex growing up. I'm like, yeah, I did. And I like Gex. Gex is cool because it's a 32-bit 2D platformer, so it's got cool music, and we haven't streamed this yet. This will be probably the finale of the Gex-a-thon. It has cool music, better graphics than you'd see on Super Nintendo, and a lot more voices, which is why it yaps all the time. But I've never played Spyro 3. I have played, after playing Spyro 2 on stream, I went back and I started playing Spyro 1. And it was really chill. You'd be surprised, like if you like the music of this place, and you like the chillness, then I could see why you would like Spyro 1. Like, the music is very chill, you just go around and collect gems and save dragons, and there's cheap. A cool game. The trilogy was awesome on PS1, and so the remaster on PS4, Switch, and PC. Oh, the remaster. I'm starting to get, like, mixed opinions about remasters and stuff. So why is that eraser changing? You guys see that? Me? Maybe it's me. I'm starting to get, like, mixed opinions on remasters. Like, I really like the Super Mario RPG remaster that Nintendo put out, because it has a few new features, and it introduced the game to a lot of new people. But I had Super Mario RPG back in the 90s. I still do, even though I lost a bunch of Super Nintendo games. Super Mario RPG is one of the few ones that I still have, and I'm glad, because it's one, expensive, and two, one of my favorite RPGs. But, yeah, like, when it comes to remasters, I don't know. Like, would you rather... Think about, like, you know, the company making the remaster has limited resources, right? Instead of making the remaster, they could have taken that same development team and worked on, like, an original game, you know? You could have got a new Spyro instead of a remaster. So that's kind of like something I always think about when I see remasters come out. And lately, Nintendo and Sony and all these companies, they've really been doing a whole lot of remasters, especially Nintendo. I get it, because, like, it sells. But at the same time, like, come on, man, we need a new Star Fox game. How many times are you going to release Star Fox 64? You gotta not be afraid to be creative here. Like, look what Bubsy's doing. This could have been a BUBSY 3D remaster, which, honestly, I still think that's a good idea, because, if you look at the graphics of BUBSY 3D, like, it would just seem like a really cool thing to have the levels designed with actual backgrounds and not just checkered tiles and stuff. So I think I'd be okay with that. But look, we got a real new BUBSY game. It could have been a remaster of something, but it wasn't. They took the time to develop it. Get in there! Meanwhile, I'm just BUBSY 3D, talking about how this isn't a remaster. Actually, I haven't sniffed in a while. Let me get down here, and then oh, we're at the end of the level. And we're missing 20. Well, first, let me follow up with what Alex was talking about. Oh gosh, you weren't kidding. There's a bunch back here. Good idea. Okay, and that puts us at 9 more. Sniffing time.
Target acquired.
Over here. Oh no, is it back here? Did we miss it? Wow, looking at this from over here makes you realize how much platforming we just did. What the heck? Spider 1 was really great. The treetop stage, though, where you try to get 100%, that one's damn hard. And speedways or flights, I could never get those first try, but I have no complaints. Back into the side. Did I miss one here? I missed one here. Back into the side. Ah! Oh, this one? Let's see where this takes us.
Stupid robot.
Oh. Yeah, we missed one. Where's the one I missed? Hold on. Oh god, please don't tell me it's back there. Is it over here? Huh. Let's sniff. Back on the slide? Was it that simple? Let's see. Where the? Oh yeah, how did I not see that? I must have been looking at chat. Sometimes I just glanced over, you know. All right, there we go. And since we're already here, I'll just grab the golden fleece. Why not? Let's change out of this costume. I think it's time for a new Bubsy costume. We have so much yarn, we could buy anything. I wonder what the twins are gonna say after we buy all their crap. We shall see. By the way, was there any, like, I don't know if you know off the top of your head, but was there any, like, additional stuff they added to this game if you bought the collector set? Oh, look at this. Wait, I just realized we haven't seen Bubsy spin in 3D form. Let's see it. Oh my gosh. Gex would absolutely love this. He really is like a ballerina. He's so graceful. Yeah, were there any, like, in-game additional stuff, like, with the deluxe set? Because that would be kind of messed up for the Steam users, right? I don't think so, right?
Ugh, wanna buy something?
How about good old reliable? The classic? Not a bad idea. Let me buy some of these, though, first. We got one. How about Coyote Time? That sounds fun. OG Coyote Time.
This cat is bottomless. Literally.
And old reliable.
Ooh, can't wait to get
Oh gosh, he got so HD all of a sudden.
Wanna buy something?
Alright.
Hey, Topsy.
It would be funny if they put the paws on fire Bubsy as a skin in this. They won't. They won't. And maybe they make him, like, even more disgusting than he was in that game. Like, they double down on it. And of course they gotta give him the shoes, the zapatos, whatever they called it.
Alrighty, where to next?
Alright, next up we've got 2-3. With the good old reliable shirt and no pants. Don't try this at home, kids. Do not try going to the store like this. Will not end well for you. Now, let me sniff. Follow your nose. This is making me want Fruit Loops, honestly. I realize, do you guys still watch TV? But before the internet days, I used to watch a lot of TV and cartoons and stuff. You'd always see commercials for cereal. But, like, I don't really know what commercials look like anymore, because, you know, on Twitch I have Turbo, so I don't get commercials. And on YouTube, I don't get commercials, wink. And I don't watch much TV, so, like, I don't know what cereal commercials are like nowadays. Do not want to know what's going on. Oh, I remember this level. This is the level with the glue. Ugh. More relaxing, calm music. I feel it. I like the silly face that Bubsy makes when you get stuck in the glue. Well, we're gonna have to see that eventually. That is gonna happen. Step 1, get up this tower. The only way to do it, to goo up. Here we go. Ah! So far, so good. Little glue never hurt anybody. One in chat if you eat glue. I never understood what the maybe it tastes good. I don't know. I just never tried it. I don't think you're supposed to, but I heard it's non-toxic.
That way.
You says the only ads I see now are the British ads when Benny streams. Are they good British ads?
Target acquired.
I want to see some international ads for cereal. Some British cereal ads. Like Captain Crunch in England? Maybe he has a British accent? Ah! Grabbing that. 0.5 because my brother ate glue. You guys know that for a while when I was a kid,
Roaming's gonna be a nightmare.
I used to go to a Catholic school. Maybe until like 4th grade. After 4th grade, I transferred to a regular, a public school. It was a private school. We had to dress up in like little ties and uniforms, kind of like Bubsy. And in the morning, they would make you say a prayer. Like, in public school, you do the Pledge of Allegiance. at Catholic school, you do a prayer, and there was one kid in my class in like 3rd or 4th grade who used to like do the praying thing, like the praying emoji hands. You know what I'm talking about? He'd do that right under his nose, and then while praying, he would pick his nose and eat his boogers. Why? And I never forget it until the day I die. Like, what compelled him to do this? You know, kids do the darndest things. There's a lot of Candy Crush ads for cleaning detergents. There's a lot of Candy Crush ads. Oh, and ads for cleaning detergents. Oh, I thought it was like all these moms are out there doing their laundry, so they're advertising Candy Crush and detergent, so you could play Candy Crush at the laundromat. Doing some paper craft, huh? Oh yeah, I guess. I'm horrible at it though. I should have paid more attention in art class. But how could I have known it would apply to my housing options? What do these people do when it rains? I guess it never rains on this planet. All right, here we go.
It's a Babot.
Will you?
No, we'll find it.
Did you just say will you look at that?
Right over there.
Please tell me you didn't. Oh, yeah, look at me. I wonder where the yarn is. Let's sniff it out. Of course. All right, let's grab that. Staples, more than just an office supply store. Hashtag ad. I was actually at a Staples. I went to a Staples just to get those like, those sticky little tape things that you use to end labels, those papers. I spent like $4, and it was the weirdest experience. I go into that Staples, they were playing music from the 90s. It looked like the last time they cleaned that store was the 90s. It smelled like it hadn't been cleaned since the 90s. Very strange experience. Sniffing.
Target acquired.
Over here. What a weird game this has turned out to be. It went from inflating and platforming, and now it turned into sniffing. I'm not gonna predict what happens next. Nobody can predict this. Let me see. Yeah, nobody predicted the inflation tech instead of gliding. Let me see if I can get BUBSY stuck in the glue. Ugh, look at his face. Wait until you see the fly paper level, BUBSY. You're gonna hate that. Okay, those glue traps are kind of cruel. I would never recommend anybody use glue traps to kill pests like mice or rats. There's a lot of suffering involved in that. It's more humane to just use a mouse trap. Actually, the most humane thing is probably to like catch them in some kind of box and then let them out somewhere far from your house. But if you're gonna use a glue trap, I mean, don't do that. Use a mouse trap, probably. I remember one time at my dad's place, he caught 2 mice in one trap. It was a tragedy of all time. We had a bit of a mouse problem there for a few months. Alright, let me go sniff Virgil. He ain't ready for this. Oh, talk. The weather's gotten significantly colder on this side of the planet. I suspect we're getting closer to Bartholomew's lair, where I'll be facing another annoying boss fight. Boss fight? Well, you know, in video games. No, don't bother. I don't care. Okay. BUBSY, you gotta stop breaking the fourth wall. It's like the kid said. Gex is way better at doing that. Your lizard friend. Why did BUBSY get flustered when they talked about his lizard friend? You're like, don't mention him. He's a secret. He's a secret that everybody on the internet knows about. Okay. I kind of like, it's kind of Atari's fault, or like Accolade's fault. Because like, BUBSY really never had a love interest until Oblivia, but mostly she was just on the show. Like Oblivia wasn't in any of the games until what? Until this game, right? Isn't this the first game where you see Oblivia? So because BUBSY didn't have a love interest in the game, it was left up to the fans for them to creatively just pick one for BUBSY, and it happened to be Gex. Sorry, BUBSY. BUBSY is a video games expert. Well, not quite. Yeah, that'd be interesting if you ever play like Shenmue or like I guess Grand Theft Auto, or like they have video games inside of video games. I want to see a BUBSY game where he plays a video game in the game. Maybe a famous one.
Sticky stuff. This
What's an
isn't my
Atari game that he could play? Like, what are the most famous Atari games? So that, you know, that way he wouldn't have to worry about, they wouldn't have to worry about getting a license for a new game. They could just use one they already have. Yeah, there we go. Very nice. Hopefully we didn't miss anything. You have to be an expert at video games to enjoy BUBSY, I feel like, because let's be honest, if you play Mario and compare it to BUBSY, or you play Sonic and compare it to BUBSY, BUBSY is a lot harder. Let's sniff, sniff,
Target
sniff.
acquired.
Over here, okay. I don't like the looks of this. It's fine. Whatever blows your hair back, as he says. Ah! Alex says, apparently it's the first game where Oblivia appears and falls on fire. There's only a drawing on the wall in the first cutscene. Oh man, I gotta rewatch that because I don't remember that. Try not to. I'm glad that game at least had an opening cutscene though, because like the Woolly Strike Back was literally just like a picture that they scrolled around on. It wasn't even a cutscene. Oh yeah, I forgot I had that spin jump. I really haven't used it in practice yet. Let's try it. Can you only use it from the ground? One.
Leather and fox. This Woolly must be particularly nasty.
Sniffing. Over here. Olivia was here or something. Oh, they didn't even show her picture? Was it just like graffiti? Ah! Staples everywhere. They're gonna staple me. I'm surprised they didn't put a stapler enemy in this game, in this level. Alright, we got the arrow. I'm just gonna not disturb these guys, let them sleep.
Old leather. Bet it's Woolies.
Brake, hit the brake. But yeah, it's kind of like, you know, the fans had to find a love interest for BUBSY, since the games didn't do it. And even now, like, you can't really say like they have a thing going on. Yes, BUBSY did ask for a hug. Kind of weird, but I don't think Oblivia's into him. That would be an interesting plot point for a new BUBSY game, is like, you know, Oblivia meets like a cooler Bobcat that actually wears pants. And then it's like BUBSY has to win her back, win her affection from this other guy.
Smells like old
He's so
leather.
good at everything! He just keeps
Bet it's
winning!
Woolies.
I'm not even good enough to be his fake. I'll show you who's the fake Bobcat around here. Well, hopefully we didn't miss any, because I have gone quite a bit without seeing any
And
wool.
farts? This Woolly must be
Over here.
particularly nasty.
Where are we going? I think it was graffiti only. Okay. Never have I ever made graffiti art. Me? No way. Had played Jet Set Radio though. They give you a warning in that game that, hey, graffiti is fun in games. Just make sure you don't do it in real life, Sonic says. Who made all this stuff anyway? Well, this construction. Alright, we gotta get up here. Going up. This is glue, right? Making me look like, it's looking like a gingerbread house over here. What the heck's up with gingerbread houses? You guys ever build one of those? All the ones I've seen, it says, do not eat this product. And I'm like, what the heck? Do not eat it. It's literally made out of cookies and sugar. Tell me it's gonna kill me?
You know,
Okay. Maybe it wasn't
it's
icing. Maybe it was
convenient
glue.
how there's a golden fleece at
Maybe
the end
glue
of
tastes like
town
icing.
every
Maybe that's why
single
people eat
time.
glue, because it looks like icing. That makes sense. Alright, we are at
Yes, I'm going
140.
to clean
We are
this
missing
off
8 yarn
eventually.
balls.
No, it's
I got a
not going to
feeling
be
they're
funny.
behind here. That's what we learned from the last level. Oh, camera's kind of wonky. Oh, looks like it's not. Alright, well, if that's the case, time to sniff. Here. Ooh. Yeah, there
What
does
is
seem to
this
be. I don't know if you
sticky
can land
stuff?
on that, though. Sorry, BUBSY. That doesn't look like it. Maybe it's a platform? It kind of looks like it's not, though. Alright, well, if that's what the game is telling me. Yeah, it's a platform, alright. This is weird.
Target acquired.
Down here? Target where? Huh? freaking out, man. Is it just really far away? BUBSY is so worried that the audience would see him clean the fur after the glue. Yeah, where the heck is BUBSY's shower? I didn't see one on the UFO. I don't think this guy has showered or taken a bath in forever, which makes sense because water kills him. Oh. Oh, that was the coyote time. I was like, what is this invisible platform? All right, let's run it back a little bit. It's not like we need to hit the end of the level to win. We just have to find the wall
Right over there.
here. Oh, this looks like it might be close. All right. Here we go. Oh, I forgot about this area. Oh. So much glue, so little time. This is making me want to do arts and crafts.
I don't care what you think. I'm not licking this in front of you.
Yeah, that's what you're saying? Okay, how about here? We're here. We follow our nose. Maybe it's in, oh, I bet you it's in these houses. I don't think we were in here. Anybody home? Man, they really need to decorate this place. How about over here? Oh, we do the spin jump. Oh, nothing here, huh? Damn, this house doesn't even have a house. It's just a roof. They're gonna tell me to go this way? I guess so.
Way.
Maybe it's farther back than I would have guessed. Over these guys. Oh! I think that might have been it. Actually, yeah, we found the blueprint here, so this definitely looks like something weird. I don't know if we... What? Ah! Ah! Where am I? Okay. Man, that was wonky. Oh, come on! I could have made that without... You gotta like how BUBSY can smell those yarn balls from really far away. Yeah, why do they smell so strongly? What the heck? In the animal kingdom, that usually indicates one thing that I don't want to say. Something has a strong scent. Something dogs do. Here? Let's go up to the top of this one. Oh, hello. Nice to see you there, random yarn ball. That I could have easily missed. Okay. Get to the edge here. Kind of throwing me off that we're spinning. They want me to go this way. I'd like to try that again on a platform that's not spinning. Wait, what if it's on this platform? Hold on. We should kind of take a look, right? Try to see the boundary here. No, it doesn't look like it's here. I could smell them, but I can't see them. Oh, wait, I see them. I see them and I smell them. We're going over here. This has been quite a ordeal, hasn't it? All right. So I think, oh, what am I doing next Wednesday? I think I have to stream the same time again next Wednesday, Moose. So maybe we'll do another BUBSY stream like this. And then maybe after next week, my schedule will get back to normal so I can stream normal time on Twitch at 4 o'clock. Okay, let's look for the wool here. Oh, there it is. There's like multiple branching paths here. That's probably why I didn't find it before. Okay.
T-pose, baby.
Going up. Same time next week. Yeah, we'll definitely finish this next week. 100%. Maybe we'll even do the, you know what, maybe I'll practice the speedrunning stuff so I could do get the gold time. So we'll do we'll finish the collection and then we'll do the speedrun stuff. This is probably a good place to check.
Target
Missing
acquired.
4. Over there? What's over there? Huh? What? Wait, I was targeting it. It's not fair. It's not fair. It should have been me, not him. Maybe I'll get the goofy sound. Nope. Why am I all the way back here? What the heck, dude? They really don't want me to have these last 4 yarn balls. I'll tell you what. They got me by the yarn balls, I tell you. Alright, over here. On that tower? I am quite scared with my
T-pose, baby.
1 health left. Yeah, so for Bubsy 4D, I'm picturing 1 more stream of collecting, and then 1 stream doing the 9 lives challenge, and then maybe in the future 1 stream where we do the 9 lives with tank controls. That would be the final test. And after that, I think we could say that Bubsy 4D has been beaten. Yeah, get up here. Get a better view from the top, right? Hello? Where is... So we gotta go around. The speedrunning element is kind of nostalgic to me. Back in the early 2010s, I did this similar thing with Super Mario 64 hacks where I tried to get stars as fast as possible. I gotcha. Like with the medals for each stage. And the times are... you know, for most games, it's like, yeah, it's like a time limit, but you can kind of do it even if you don't try that hard. But it seemed like this game, the times are pretty tight. They don't... Oh, up here, it's gotta be... Oh, I see it, I see it. They really don't want players just getting it easily. You really gotta work for it. I wonder if we could bounce. All right, bouncing up there. Hello, Bubsy? Did I get rid of my bounce power up? Maybe I turned it off. I could have sworn I had that one. I pizzaed when I was supposed to French fry. Oh no, that was my last life. I guess that's kind of how the lives matter too. You know, if you die here, you spawn at the checkpoint and not right back on the ledge. It kind of sucks, but I deserve this. Let's see, where are we going? I feel like we're quite far from where we were. There we go. Thanks for adding the shadow game designers. Geez, aren't these game designers great? Uh-oh. Okay, we made it. Now, where were we? We were back here. Quite a bit. This level's really taking a lot out of me. It's giving me the real Bubsy experience. I'm feeling completely exhausted. I guess also because it's kind of hot in here with all my stream stuff running. Okay, going up. Oh, am I gonna make it? Oh, come on, man! Aren't these game designers wonderful? There we go. I had to hit the jump. It was my own fault. Alright, let's get back to that platform that had the yarn on it. Bubsy is stealing your stamina, especially when it's hot. For sure. And I got a feeling it's gonna be a very hot summer. Can we make it up here? Yes. Okay. I feel like I'm really moving. Okay, now this is where we were at. And I almost fell again. All right, let me up there. Let me at him. Oh, there it is. Hopefully all the rest of the yarn, there's only 3 more. Hopefully they're all here. And not just like randomly there's one in the middle of the level somewhere. Okay. Nice. One more. Where does, I can't see. Ah! I'm freaking out! Bubsy! Was that the goofy scream? I got fans running, but the AC is a little bit too loud for stream. Usually I don't need it, but maybe in like a couple weeks. Actually, I heard it's gonna be pretty hot this Friday. I don't know how hot it is where you guys are at. But this year's been kind of strange. Like we had like some weird heat waves in like April and then like last week. But lately it's been pretty good. But it's heating up again for sure. Where worked? Figures, the last yarn ball. Let me just point myself in the right direction.
Target acquired.
Huh? It's too hard to tell when the platform's moving. What? You gotta be kidding me. I'm gonna lose it! I'm gonna start. I triggered. Oh, is that it? We heard it. There it is. I guess it was all worth it to hear the goofy sound. Okay. Wait, this isn't the right way. It might even be faster to like take the checkpoint back, right? Yeah. Let's just go back to the beginning of the
Worst teleport ever.
Damn. I guess, yeah, you did have to dig through your own crap to use it. I mean, if my litter... Alright, I don't have a litter box, but if I did have one, I would not use it to teleport around. I don't know why BUBSY does that. Like, doesn't he have options? Be this way, right? Maybe this is the long way. Oh, it's 4 already? I got about 10 minutes. I'll try to get this last yarn ball, and then we'll end it. I kind of got locked in today. I've been like zoning out, just like farming yarn balls. It's been very zen until this last one, where it's like heating up and I feel like I'm in literal hell. Ah! Let me try getting back here. I mean, I'm obligated to contractually stream every aspect of BUBSY 4D. It's in the fine print. But we should be able to get through the 100% next stream, for sure. Okay, going up. Ah! This is the worst angle for depth perception. Yeah, this whole game is kind of... I mean, it's my fault. I got the controls of the camera. Let me remind myself how I do this. Here we go. Okay. Wait, was this... Yeah, this is right. There's 2 platforms like this. I'm getting it mixed up. Damn glue. This is the only level that has a glue, right?
This isn't my fate once the internet finds out about this, is it? Airtime.
Yes. Wait until the internet finds out about your sticky glue level. Oh, damn it, I could have warped over here. Ah! Oh, that's bad. At least we got that checkpoint. It's closer to where we need to be. The impossible yarn ball. You know what? I take it back. I don't want to ever see yarn again after this. I don't want to get into this. I don't want to make it a hobby or a habit. I'm good. Moose, you can handle it. You can do that for us. Ah. Launch it. I feel like it was easier to collect the yarn in Paws on Fire. Makes sense though, because it's very linear. After this, I think I'm gonna have some good earned lunch. I don't know, you guys gonna get anything good to eat today? Hopefully. Yeah, I'll handle the yarn balls. Don't say it like that. Ah. Where I said PS5 controller has BUBSY Paws sound playback when you are stuck in glue. It also plays through the speaker. What, the glue sound? Like, it's pretty good. Yeah, I've seen some people that streamed on PlayStation 5 before. Wait, what? Did I? I missed it, didn't I? I've seen some people that have streamed on PlayStation 5 before, and there was like a game they were playing where all of a sudden a voice started talking to them through the controller, and everybody got spooked out about it. But what was the first console that did that? Wasn't it the Nintendo Wii? Oh, I'm losing my mind here. Over here. Yeah, it was back here. There wasn't 2 of these glue platforms. I just was going the wrong way. I have no idea what I'm gonna have for dinner. I'm gonna lean towards eggs and rice. Dude, that's gonna be what I'm gonna have, probably. Maybe beans, we'll see.
I don't care what you
it's a
think.
staple.
I'm not licking
just
this
like
in front
this.
of you.
Ah, okay. Sanity check.
Right over there.
This way. Right over there. Okay. Like a craft single. Nintendo Wii had the speaker on the remote. Yeah, when we streamed the B-movie game, I don't remember hearing too many sounds coming through that remote.
Old leather.
Probably a good thing.
It's Woolies.
That game was glitched to hell. It wasn't even beatable. Here we go. We're back at it with 3 health and a dream. The dream is to finish this level and to end stream. Let's see if we can do it. As you can see, my stamina is in the gutter. I have completely exhausted my stamina levels today. I might need a whole year vacation. Come on, Bubs, you could do this. We don't take L's like that anymore. Okay, one up. Okay, the glue refreshes his jumps, I guess. Oh my god. Okay. Progress. Can lock onto this jump pad. Good. Alright, but it's not on this one. I think there's one more platform we have to get onto. Imagine not having the item sniffing at all. Dude, it would have been... they had to add it. I'm so glad they did. Well, they didn't have to add it, but it certainly made things a lot easier. Like, we probably wouldn't have even made half the progress we did today if it wasn't for the item sniffing. Probably wouldn't have just finished World 1, Planet 1. This one, right?
That way.
Yep. Hey. There we go. Okay. Let's find this last yarn ball and call it a day. Keep an eye out. Like, if you see it, this is like basically the Dora the Explorer experience. Do you see the yarn ball? I want to get on the top of this one, but I don't think I can. Oh, there it was! I see it. You guys see it? See his eyeballs there for a second? Oh, we did it. And that's
Pausing the
that.
game now? Why? Is it snack time already?
It is! It is snack time already. Guys, that is today's stream. Thanks so much for hanging out with me and farming out 100% completion of BUBSY 4D. Let's do a quick recap and see where we have to go for next week. We'll be live again next week, same time, same place.
Where are we going next?
But as you can see, we've got wait, we've only got one planet left here? No, we got the boss planet too. All right, 2 planets left in World 2, or 2 levels left on Planet 2, and then we've got the last planet with all 5 stages. But we'll do it next week. And tell you what, I will practice off stream and get to a point where I think that I can maybe get the medals. Although, how do I do that without actually getting the medals off stream? Maybe I just won't finish. All right, I'll practice it, but not finish the level. Thanks for the stream. No problem, and I will be live not till Sunday. A busy week, but I'll be live Sunday over on Twitch with the gun stream, and we're gonna have a great time with weapons. Finally could visit at least one of your streams. Yo, thanks for hanging out, Alex, and enjoy BUBSY. And I'm sure because BUBSY 4D has been doing really well, we haven't seen the last of BUBSY, and you haven't seen the last of me. So I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching, and take it easy.